Such as life is, huh? Such as life is. Got loads of stuff to sort out. I'm still ripping down my box. My old box. There's nobody watching at the minute, but if you're watching this back, you're catching up, etc. I'm just doing a little live stream. Won't be on for long, maybe about an hour more. Everything's a bit up in the air at the minute. As of tonight, I'm out of this box. I think I'm in my tent. Yep. We have a viewer. Hello. First in the queue. Hello. I don't even know where to start with all this. I'm not a drama channel. I never really have been. Never have been. I'm not about the drama. But I've had some situations happen to me this week. Quite hairy, quite scary. Hey, Dazzy. Hello, Dazzy. I'm absolutely shattered as well. It's 20 to 10. I could go back to bed. I'm not going to because I've got so much stuff to do. But I've just got to take it a bit easy and relax a bit. So, right. Hello, people. Welcome in. I'm gonna send this invite copy. I'm gonna post it, paste and enter. I'm doing that so I can get my phone out. So what's been happening then? Well, on Wednesday, I had my little girl with me from 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock. I arranged a play date up here at the farm with another little girl, same age, similar age. She's the granddaughter of the farmer here, and her son has a house here, as explained previously. Yeah, everybody knows that I'm here now, so there's no hoo-ha. It was her son that didn't know I was here, and now he does know. But I've had to. Hello, Pink. Hello. So what's been happening then? Thank you, Pink. Right, let me just unplug this. I'll show you what I've been up to this past couple of days. It's all my bedding, etc. Pretty much packed up, ready to go now. I've still got my coffee. Still got coffee and whatnot going on. I've literally only got this part of it to strip out now. This part and a couple of bits of paneling in the floor. I'd already ripped out all of that part. And the ceiling as well. I've taken all the ceiling out, and you see that the condensation that builds up in a box is unbelievable. Like, yeah, when I ripped that corner panel off over there, yeah, in the back, yeah, over there, it's like it was like a corner set. It was like a quarter of the ceiling, and as I pulled the board down, it literally like a big pool of water came running. I was like, nope. I lifted it back up. But I'm not joking. Like the pool, like I was saying, like Pink saw me chatting earlier on, saying I was washing my socks in a box with hot water. I am genuinely washing all my underwear in that box. And like last night, as you can see, let me show you so you can get a good picture. I've got to move this stuff as well because look at the drip. Look at that drip there. Look, the water coming off there. It's all across the ceiling. It's all across here. So I've got myself all tucked up in bed. I've put all my bedding on the floor here, literally on the floor here, yeah. And I got food. I got loads of food. I got a Calagassi, so I got a cooker. You know what I mean? There's still electric and whatnot in here. I'm like, yeah, and yeah. There's still I still got like provisions, let's call it. You know what I mean? I've still got some bits and pieces, and I'm a very utilizing kind of guy. I'm very it's one of them. And I got a fan over there. See, this is what I had. I had fans, like, so that was like a vent coming in, so blowing air in there off some 24-volt fans. And I had a fan, obviously like a PC fan, so not too much, like it's not blowing, but that actually goes quite well. So that blows air out, and that was blowing air in to keep the condensation and whatnot down. But it doesn't. It pools with water. So what I had to do last night. Oh my God, I was struggling. It's really heavy, this stuff as well, like really heavy, because it's the voltage matting to stop you getting electrocuted when you're doing electrics or installing electrics, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, it's that stuff. So it's actually rated at 10,000 volts protection. One of them, like, really good stuff, and it's not cheap. It's like £90 per meter for that. It's not cheap stuff. I got some more over in the hut over there. So let me just. These are the people that have kicked off with me. This we're coming into this. Like, I'll explain. And a lot of my stuff is in that box there. This one here. You see it all. I've packed up most of my stuff and put it in this box. The farmer has said it's all right if you do that, and she'll have a word with him as well and say, "Listen, leave your stuff alone." Yeah. But they've got. So now, bearing in mind, right? They wanted me to pay £50 a month for that there. That well, I call it a shoebox. It is a shoebox compared to what, and I'm not joking. Look, let me just move this water button. I've got water. Look, I've got fresh water from the tap over there that I rotate on the daily. Look, that's what I'm renting for £50 a month. Now you see that they're renting that for £100 a month. You do the math here. Who's being ripped off here? Like, look at the size difference. Yeah, you can fit. Hang on, let's say one. I can fit 1, 2, 3, at least 4 of them inside of that, and extra space on top as well, like high. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's 6.5 foot high. So, and obviously, as you can tell, the difference, that's about 10 foot high. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I felt a bit like kind of ripped off, to be honest with you. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm helping them out. I've done loads of work, and when I say I've done loads of work, you see, like that door there, I fitted that door. That was just a hole there. It was leaking in there and all the rest of it. So I got one of the there was like, yeah, that door was over there with all that stuff over there, and I said, oh, I'll fit that for you, and I done a half decent job. I even cut out the steel work at the top there, as you can see. I cut all the steel work, cut it all in, and you know what I mean. They've got a door in there now, a bit of protection. It's better than what it was. Good luck finding a builder who does that for nothing. £20 he offered me to do that. Literally £20. It was pretty much like 3 or 4 hours work to get it all in there, right? Because I am a master builder. This effort, I don't even know what they're doing with this. This is what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to use this space here. You see it, right? Yeah. So I put the sink in as well because I thought, you know, it's a bit easier. I was going to put one of them water butts on top there, and then have the water coming down, you know what I mean, fed into the, yeah, plumbed it all in and whatnot. That's what I was thinking. Have another one of them underneath to catch the water as a drain. Yeah, master builder. Oh, and they got so much stuff over here. They did actually have machines and machines all piled up there. They're not supposed to have them there, so they've started scrapping them all in the van. Yeah, do you know, one of them, like, look, they've started clearing it all out because this farmer has actually, like, told them off for it. So I've got a lot of my stuff in that box here. Look, see, all my stuff's in there, really. Anyway, so let's elaborate on the situation of what occurred this week. Wednesday, a couple of days ago, hang on, let me just put this. Hello, Tuk Tuk. And this is Doris. She's got the white tail. And we've also got Mavis. There's the other one with the brown tail, and they come over here and they like to just chill with me, you know. Hey, Nutter! No way! Rah! Pick up the burrow. Anyway, let's give Doris some water. There you go, Doris. Get some water in you. There you go. See, yay! Let's put this door on the latch so it doesn't keep swinging open and closed. Hey, not to look at this situ. So, like, yeah, look, there's my box. This is what I've been using. I've been utilizing this in my workspace, Stab's workshop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look. Stab's workshop. And it is, look, it's a BT. This is what BT engineering boxes. They used to sit on the back of, or they used to be on a trailer. Yeah, so they'd have wheels on or whatever, or they was on the back of like a wagon. Yeah, whatever, like a cab. And then say this is cut off here, so it's just a flatbed on the back here. One of these would sit on the back of a van, and it was to install telephones, telephone wires, and all the rest of that sort of stuff. You know, doing all of that, like, yeah. But this is an old one from the 90s, so it's pretty old. And there was no flooring in there. I put all the flooring had rotted out, so I put the floor in it. I've built this box up properly, like, as you all seen previously as well on my videos. I've done pretty well with it. Spent about 300-400 quid just on the wood, just to line it out. Because wood isn't cheap nowadays. It really isn't. Oh, look at this situ. This is the longest I've had my hair for so long, and that isn't even that long, but look at it. I can't do anything with it at all. It just goes like curly and wiry and all over the place, like it looks like a mad head. So anyway, let me sit down and I'll explain what happened on Wednesday. Well, I'll give a bit of a brief of what's been happening this past couple of weeks. Break it down in a nutshell so you understand. Anyway, rocking the bed in it, you know that. Nothing I can do with it. Nothing I can do with my cap. Get my cap on. Where is it? Oh, I've taken it off and put it down somewhere. I don't know where I put it now. Seriously, come on now. Where is it? What have I done with it? Oh, it's in my hood. I'm looking for my cap, and it's inside my hood. Duh. We've got little Doris here. She's over here coming and visiting me. Right, anyway, so a couple of 3 weeks ago, Peter, he's 60-ish years old, just over 60 years old. He's had a few businesses in life, etc. You all seen previously, I was stay-home dad, and I built myself a 16-foot big workshop, like nice workshop. I spent a lot of money on that as well. Genuinely, I spent about five grand altogether. Concrete floor, screeding, how many boards of OSB? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you can do some math here on this. And look, that's just literally dripped onto my laptop, so I'm gonna have to move it underneath here. I'll move it here on my lap, underneath that underneath my rubber matting I've put down. Tim's in chat. I had a bit of kick-off about giving you a spanner recently, but we sorted that out. We'll talk about that privately. Anyway, separate situation, that completely. Drama on YouTube. I'm not about it, so I quickly nipped that in the butt, as you know. Right, so a couple of 3 weeks ago, Peter, the owner or partner owner of the business here, Johnson's GMS, I was the one, when I built my workshop, who inspired him to come and do all of this and take over and buy this bit and buy some land off a guy who passed away and left. He's got like 6 properties around East Sussex. Now he's got a family member, that old guy, taking care and sorting out and getting rid of all the crap and what have you like. Yeah, no, that's cool, Pink. That's fine. Thank you for all coming along, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Pete took an overdose, 32 antidepressants and a bottle of whiskey on top. And I kind of sussed it out pretty much straight away. He wasn't himself. He's wobbling about and whatever. I'm like, what the hell? I've known Pete for about 10 years. He was the guy that dropped me off in France when I went out to France. So he's seen me 10 years ago, kind of, you know, living all this kind of life and doing this off-grid, etc. I was out in France for 3 or 4 months as well. When they dropped me off, they're like, are you sure you're going to be all right? Like, yeah. I've converted that cottage. Really, I've done a rocket stove mass-eater. I've literally done like a unique staircase to go up into the attic and that, because the old one was rotted out. It was just a piece of wood that was like, I sorted all that out. Anyway, Pete's took an overdose. Taxman's caught up with him for about 60 grand's worth of work. He's a couple of $3,000 in debt with the business here. He's not on top with the rent. Everything's kind of like bush and hit him. So he's tried taking an overdose basically. And now, this past couple of weeks, he's an empty shell of himself. He really is. Like, he's got a son who's 28 years old. Leroy, his name is. And now Leroy has taken over the business. So he's like, kind of like, this is mine now. I'm Billy Bigman. I'm the boss around here. I'll tell everyone what to do. And he's kind of like, about a week or so ago, he starts messaging me. I've got it all here as well. You know what I'm saying? I got the receipts to prove all this. I don't talk crap, as you all know. He starts saying to me, right, I want you to start ripping machines down the bottom. There's about 100 bloody mowers and machines and whatnot, all that kind of sort of stuff down. They've got a container down there. So I want you ripping all these machines out. We want 10 machines, 50 quid scrap. Yeah. Oh, and then we want all the good machines, and I want you tinkering and taking them apart for the bits and pieces and all the rest of it. I'm like, yeah, all right, but I had a gentleman's agreement with your dad. Yeah, I've done loads of work with your dad previously. I've shown my work ethic. I've proven myself to your dad, and we have a really good relationship. I'm old school with everything. I'm not just about money. If he's stuck for cash on jobs, etc., I'll be like, don't worry about it. Sort us out next week. Or there's little bits and pieces, and I'll be like, oh, gives that. You're probably worth about 100 quid on eBay. I'll have that for a couple of days' work. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you barter and you do all this kind of sort of stuff. You keep things above board, etc. So since Billy Bigman, Leroy, come over, and he's like basically telling me what to do and all the rest of that, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I don't mind pulling some machines out for you and sending you some pictures of them, and you can list them on your site, and you can put prices on, and you can sort that side of the business out because that's your business. I've never wanted to encroach into the business. I said all this to him as well in a message. I don't take any credit for what they've got, but it was me who inspired it to happen. That kind of sort of way. I don't take any credit for what you have, because you kind of put the money down, you've done the graft to get it going, etc. You've done work and whatnot to make it happen so far. I said, but I'm here as like a business partner, let's say. If you want me to be a manager of the yard, I'll be a manager of the yard. But I've got taxman to actually like adhere to as well, like, yeah, I really do. Like, I don't want to be caught up from HMRC at the end of the tax year and him going, well, you haven't done this and you haven't done that. And I've got commitments on the self-employment scheme as well to show that I'm improving and I'm progressing, doing what I'm doing. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. And he's not having none of it. He's just like, well, if you're not going to do all that, then want you out then. But I hadn't heard anything for a week until Wednesday. Because on the Wednesday night, on Thursday night, they had a business kind of managing meeting, whatever. Anyway, we'll come to that. On Wednesday, I come up here, and I got my little girl with me, my 6-year-old. We've gone over the farm, shown her the chickens, and, the kids love the farm. You see the cows and the chickens, and put some food down, get them followed, do all the farmy kind of stuff. And as I've come back over here again, the two girls, they've gone over to Farmer Chris's son's house for lunch, having omelettes or whatever else as well. Actually, eggs that they've gone and picked themselves, and they're eating them eggs, which is fantastic. Like, they've seen where the food's come from, and they've gone and eaten the food after they've just collected the food from the farm. Wow, fantastic. I'm having a good day with them. Come midday-ish, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and Leroy is back and forth filling the van up. And as I'm walking over, Lee's kind of gone, "Sup?" And I'm gone, I don't really want to talk to you in a minute, really, to be honest with you. But I'll be amicable and we'll talk. And as I walked over to him, I said to him, "Lee, what's going on, mate? Why are we being like this? Like, what have I done wrong? What's happened? And he's like, "Well, you don't want to help us, and you don't want to do this." And I'm like, I'm willing to help, but like, you can't just have me doing all of this work for nothing. Exactly that, does he? He's still on license. He's only out of prison not so long ago, does he? Honestly, narcissistic, controlling, manipulative. Doesn't everybody else's fault that everything goes wrong? One of them. He's very much. Now, what that situ is, I've got a younger brother. He's 2.5 years younger than me. He's blonde hair, blue eyes. naturally kind of is like 20 stone. He's not like me. He's fat. You know what I mean? He's like the complete opposite, mentally and physically, complete opposite to me, my brother is. So Leroy doesn't understand that I've dealt with this all of my life. I know all the red flags. I know all this going on. Taxman. Taxman's here. He's on about who's dodging what's going on here. No, I'm not dodging no, mate. I do one day for me and one day for you. And that's right, isn't it? I'm joking. What's up, Doris? I'm on live stream. I'm trying to chat to my friends. So I was talking to Leroy, and I'm trying to be amicable and sort shit out with him and what have you, like, yeah, and said to him, well, don't mind working and whatnot, but you can't have me doing nothing for nothing. You can't have me doing all this for nothing. And he's like, well, you know, we'll get lads on it and not. You just spend 3 months helping us sort everything out and get business back on and all the rest of this. And then, you know, we might get a couple of lads to come and do Sab's workshop, and then we'll get your shit off the ground. I'm like, yeah, we can't do that, because I've got every month I've got to show that I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm making money and selling and doing, you know, getting the business off the ground. Like, I've got to do that as well. Welcome everybody in. Jeez, we've got 16 people watching on. Can't believe this. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here and listening along. If you don't know exactly what's going on, just skip back a few minutes and have a little quick skip through, and you'll see. I love that. I love that tax, man. Somebody's obviously made an alt account for me there. Thank you. That's probably Tim, that, to be honest. I bet Tim there on that. Like. Anyway, I've said to him, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not about that, I'm afraid. Sorry, I don't want to do that. And he's kicked off on me, really like, rah, rah. Well, you can get your shit and you can, like all the rest of that, like, yeah. And I said, like, mate, can we not, please? I've got the kids here. Let's not do this right now. I don't want any kick off. I haven't started in the argument. I want to sort stuff out. And yeah, so he's come. He's like, oh, like that is it. Like that is it. He's proper raging, man. So what he's done is he's come running over from like in front of the van, because we're like literally we're stood like pretty much in front of the van. We're there. I'm taking the kids off in that house over there. Yeah, I'm going out. The house is like behind there. You can't see it, but it's over there. You can see the car parks in the car park that they've got there. So they've got the house around the corner there. And yeah, he's come running over here. He's come over, grabbed a sledgehammer, smashed my lock off the door. And then where I've had the camera up on the side, as you can see, look, I had a light in the camera up here. Yeah, there, see, look, on the Wi-Fi and whatnot as well. So it's like I've got the app on my phone so I can record, I can talk through it and all the rest of it. And see, look, see, I found it. Now. It's been smashed off the wall. He's like literally kind of with the sledgehammer, smashed the lock off, smashed the camera off the side. So I've kind of gone, can you take the kids in, please? Yeah, so I've shooed the kids away. So they've gone in the house. I come bouncing over here, and I'm like, we're literally stood here, like, yeah. And he's like getting in my face like this, you know, like trying to taunt me, like, yeah. He's really trying to taunt me, and I just lifted my chin up like that, and I went, mate, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, just do it. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't try and threaten me. Don't try and intimidate me. I don't have none of that. I got, and as Nutter will say here, anyone from Borough, right? Yeah, it's called bottle, right? That's what it's called. It's called bottle. You got the bottle, mate, yeah? So he's obviously, because I haven't shown the intimidation side, I'm not showing any intimidation. It's like, just do what you got to do, mate. Yeah? If you're going to do it, do it. So he's run off over there, as you can see, yeah? Over that part there. You see all the bricks there, like, yeah? He's grabbed that one. See this house brick here? Hang on. This house brick, he's picked up from over there, come charging at me, because I put all this wood here yesterday. He's come charging at me through this gap here, like literally brick in hand, like this. It was about 4 inches away from my face with it, and I didn't flinch. I genuinely didn't even flinch. Like, I was just like, do it, just fucking do it, mate. Seriously, fucking go for it. And then he kind of like went, and slammed the brick down on the side there. He was like, yeah, you'd fucking love that, wouldn't you, eh? You'd fucking love it, wouldn't you? Fucking send me off back to fucking prison so you could fucking take over the yard and all the rest of this. And I'm like, mate, you have no concept. Like, no. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm see you next Tuesday. I'm not a see you next Tuesday, so I'm not going to do that. Uh, I've been, yep, Wi-Fi gets a bit dicky. You can see it went black screen now. So yeah, since Wednesday I've been taking everything out, packing all my stuff up, ripping this box down. I've even kept all my rubbish in here that's left over because I don't want it strewn down the yard. It's not fair on Chris. I'm not going to make a big mess. They make enough mess here as it goes. Like, yeah, signal does play up now and then. That's what I mean. I'm on it. Don't worry. I do now. Genuinely don't know what to do. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, to be honest. You know, my ribbon isn't playing up today. How good's that? Usually when I'm on live streams with people, the ribbon in the laptop, it's playing up, so I get little lines going across the screen sometimes. But it's been really good today. Thank you, Universe, for bringing me a really nice picture for my live stream. Strange world, isn't it? Didn't stop me getting up at 6 o'clock this morning, going feeding the cows and sorting the chickens out, letting the dogs out, picking up dog turds, putting them to one side. Didn't stop me doing any of that. Eleanor. What do we do, Nutter? You know these people, we come across them all the time. You see, Nutter knows, he's from Borough. Middlesbrough is like in the northeast of England. And I'll be honest, it's quite rough up there, to be honest. I lived up there for a few. My dad's from Middlesbrough. That's how I know the place really well. Like, and I've been up there on and off for years and years. Obviously, you know, what you're free now. I first went up to Middlesbrough when I was 14, so 30 years I've been frequenting Middlesbrough. I used to do the Transpennine Express train from Manchester to Middlesbrough. Oh my God, the amount of times I bunked that train to get to and from. I'm only a kid and I used to hide in the toilets. Like, it's about a 3 or 4 hour journey as well. Oh my God. Oh, I've done some traveling in my life, seriously. It's good, lad. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. But no, I'm just trying to keep this positive mental attitude that I've got, that I always am, that you know what I mean? Things will sort themselves out. I've got a little bit of a, not so much, not too much, but let's just say the couple of 3 people that I do have, they know that when I reach out to them, I need it. Because I don't ask them for anything. I might not even see them for months, maybe even years sometimes. Some people are like that. Yeah, exactly, Nutter. We'll see now, Nutter. Like I said, I've been dealing with this. I've dealt with it for so many years. I had 24 stitches down my face here, right, from a guy. Yeah, I literally like bottled me with it, like that. Now, I dealt with that situation different as well. As you're saying there, I did. And that got me in trouble. Because when you're the victor of the situation, when you win the fight and everything's gone a bit, then they play the victim. That's what they do. That's what these people do. They wind you up. They taunt you. Like Lee that day, he's kind of saying stuff like after that all happened. Then he starts taunting me with words. And he kept saying, because obviously he knows I ain't got Betty all week. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, that's all right, Sam. I get to cuddle my kids on a night time. Every single night I cuddle up with my kids. Try to taunt me. And I'm like, that's all right. I'll sort that situation out, man. There's nothing to do with you, but you know what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm doing my legwork. I'm doing what I need to do to sort my life out. You'll end up back in prison, mate. You know what I'm saying? With your attitude and the way you're going around stuff, you're going to end up back in prison. Police turned up and all the rest of it, like I said, and he tries playing the victim. He rings the police and says, he stole a camera off us out of the bin. This camera, they put into the burning bin down the bottom. They literally put this camera in the burning bin, and they were asking me to sort the burning bin out. So I'm sorting the burning bin out, keeping my eye on it because I'm fire marshal, ticketed. I've literally got tickets for fire marshal and first aid at home and at work, and lots of other tickets that you have like on site, asbestos. You know, I'm a fully qualified builder, genuinely. Like I'm blue card, like not general builder. Started as a general labour. That's what I was just about to say. I started as like a general labourer on site. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get your CS card and start working. But 20 years on and off, I've been on building sites, and over that time, I've had tickets for all the machines: dumper truck, digger, 360, 13.5 ton. Do you get me? You know what I'm saying? I've got a roller, you name it, all the tickets that you need for machines and all the rest of it on site. I've had them all. I've done it all. I've been there. So it's so I've kind of gone, hey, I wonder if I can get that working. It seems all right to me. That doesn't look broke or anything. Camera's all right on it. This is all right, I'll take that. And he's like, yeah, crack on. So they've given me that. But then he's on the phone to the cops straight after this happened. He's like, no, stole a camera off us. I want him locked up for theft. The cops were like, yeah, but have you got any proof of him actually stealing it? Do you know what I mean? And he just smashed it. So, I mean, if anything, he could actually do you for criminal damage. Yeah. And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, my God, man. I swear. Some people, look. So here I am, sorting my stuff out. I've had the same socks on for the past 2 or 3 days. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. I can smell my feet. It's not cool at all. I hate it. There's one thing that I am, and that's hygienic. And I know I've got bad teeth, but that's a different story. That's because I was stay-home dad for 5 years, and I'm always on the bloody coffee, aren't I? Sugary coffees. I've cut sugar out now as well. I'm on the honey now. Yeah, look. I don't put because I've rotted my teeth out with sugar. I'm now on the honey, so it's better for me. Like, and I put it in my coffee. That sweetens up. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I've corrected that, and I'll go and get my teeth sorted out this year as well, because people they judge you. They do. They genuinely people just judge you like because appearance. Most people do. I accept that. I get it. I used to do the same myself as well in my younger years. I'd judge people and mock people, etc., for their appearance. But I've soon come to realise that if people judge me because of my teeth, that's all it is. I mean, there's nothing. I'm quite ripped, to be honest. But yeah, I'm quite healthy. I'm very healthy. 6-pack, 43 years old, and I'm leany. Pink will probably back me up on this because I took my shirt off on camera because they're always talking about that, and I literally took my shirt off and showed them, and they were like, "Ooh, look at you, Sam." So I'm all right. I'm quite fit. So if people judge me just for my teeth, they're not seeing all of this that I am. They're not seeing all of this that becomes who I am and all the rest of that. So that's on them. Yeah, that's on them, right? Let them judge. Let them do. Let them mock. Do whatever. I'm not bothered. I rise above all of that. So in half an hour, there you go. I've just laid it all out. What do I do now? Hang on. Because I don't talk poo. I don't talk shit. Look, see, look. You could probably go over to Leanie's chat as well, like on a live stream. You'll see. It was only a few days ago I did that. You'll catch it. It's in there. So you know what I mean. I do workouts. Well, I have been doing workouts. He hasn't contacted me back again recently. I don't know what that's about. He's had other people that he's been doing like personalized, all that kind of sort of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he needs to catch up with me. Well, I've been doing live streams on doing all the core, like SAS, hardcore, inner core, like workouts and that. So that's cool. What do we do? I've got an allotment. I've got a piece of land that I can go and claim. I've got other bits and pieces. Let me. Anybody want to come on, chat on for 20 minutes? Eleanor's there. Pink, if you want to pop up. Don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be. But obviously, the coup with YouTube. I need to see you down here, and if I give you a suggestion of like say hold 3 fingers up, then I know it's you, and you're not going to pawn bomb me. Right, so let me share this invite. Copied. Urban Geordie, hello. Good morning. Enter. Right, let me tap that in my chat as well, in my search bar. HTTPS // where is it? .com U5X2 40 3PW2. Let's go. That should. I'll tell you what I'll do. Why didn't it do it then? It just took me straight to StreamYard. It didn't actually do it. Let me go to YouTube. So I do go over to, you see Nutter? Everybody go over to the Nutter channel. There's a good group of people that we chat with over there. They're pretty nice. I like sitting with them a lot. They're early morning risers in the UK as well. So go to my channel. View channel. There we go. Current situ. Here I am. Oh, it's going to go echo. Where is it? How do I do it? Can't let me do it. It's not doing it that way. I have to do it via YouTube. I use Brave browser to use. Oh, there's a little trick for you all, by the way. Rather than hang on, Nutter. Let me do a favor for you there, bro. Sorry. YouTube. Let me go over here. View my channel. Let me just go over here and mute it as well. Right, chat there. Here we go. So, Nutter, add as a moderator. Standard moderator. There you go, bro. Who else? Pink, you get a mod as well. Add as a moderator. Standard moderator. There we go. Now you've got. Go and put your link in the chat for your channels, please, everybody. Go and stick your channels in the chat there. Activate YouTube Premium again. No thanks. All right, go to my live stream on there. Yay! Here we go. All right, StreamYard. StreamYard wants to use your camera and microphone. Okay, allow until close the site. Display name Sab 2. Enter studio. Oh, I don't like the feedback here. Right. Go. Oh, hang on a minute. I've run off without adding myself.
Now he's muted himself.
Yeah, because I'm on this one.
All right, okay.
I'm just showing that obviously I can't come too far away from the Wi-Fi over there. So I hang on, turn the volume back on that. Yeah, I can turn the volume back up here now because I'm not going to echo. So like, look, I've got loads of stuff here. Like, as in, like, there's my wiring loom for the motorbike batteries and loads. There's loads of stuff in here. But this is leaking a bit in here as well. It's not exactly the best place in here. It's all damp and all the rest of it. Yeah, but I've got so much stuff in here. It's all bagged up. It's all ready to go. Anybody see a bit of John Denver live in London on vinyl?
I watch. I'm into John Denver.
How much? You can have that free if you want. You can have that. I'll send you that. Not a problem. Look, it's still in the plastic casing and everything as well. Right? It's like virtually brand new now. Not even joking. Like. Serious. Look at that. No, it's not scratched. There's no scratches or anything on that. That's beautiful. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Perfect quality. Look at that. You're not going to find many of them nowadays. John Denver live in London. I got quite a few of them. I was going to go. I got given all of these vinyls. Vinyls are actually coming back in fashion a bit now, aren't they? So
Yeah.
I was going to go through the eBay and see what's worth what on them vinyls and see if I could put some up on eBay and stuff like. So yes, before you all ask, I have asked about this, but it's Philip's workshop. Look, there's the house over there. See, like I'm saying. So the kids went off playing over there. Like, yeah, when it all kicked off, I shooed the kids off into there. Like, they're out. Mr. Farmer, she lives in there, right? That's her house. Although you can see it all built up and whatnot there. Look, yeah. When he was building the house, they were staying in the static. Yeah. Right, yeah. But since he moved into the house, as you can see, and just from here, like there, it's now his workshop, right? So, and he doesn't want to give it up. Yeah, basically, that's it. That's the situ. So I did terrorize and I asked for it. I was like, "What about this? What about this? What about this?" But no, you don't want to give it up. So look, yesterday.
Yesterday, that's all I got there. Mobile phones are great, aren't they? Sorry if I'm yawning. I'll wait long. I got woken up by gut ache.
Yeah, because I'm gonna now come away. But like, look, I got my motorbike here, and I got loads of other bits and pieces here. Do you know what I'm saying? I got loads of stuff packed up there as well. I've had to cover it over with another roll of that 10k matting.
So you got your bikes out of that place then?
Well, she's had them. Look, they've got. She has got this little space in here behind, but it's all damp and it's horrible. Look, it's all like there's loads of stuff on the floor and all the rest of this.
It needs all decent sorting out, cleaning up, doesn't it? Oh dear. His signal's gone. Oh, mate,
Stupid
you're back.
phone. Yeah, because like I said, yeah, because the Wi-Fi's over there, and it's like, do I join the Wi-Fi? Do I not join the Wi-Fi? Do I join the Wi-Fi? Do I not join the Wi-Fi? So it's been a dick. anyway, so like, look, I got loads of stuff. Still got loads of stuff. I pulled out most of my boards and whatnot as well. Like I said, I've started doing that. I got loads of stuff bagged up down there. Yeah, well, it's getting there, isn't it? That's what I'm saying, see?
Yeah,
it's getting there. I've started it. You know, I did say I'd get on with it, but obviously everything's in a bit of a halt at the minute, like, so. It feels like, I'll tell you what it feels like, right? Because obviously, as you all know, I have this really good, positive mental attitude about everything. You know, I crack on. I just work. I just get on with it. There's like, no, look, I've not even been vindictive. That's sat there. It's been sat there for 3 days now. Since it all kicked, like 2 or 3 days, it's been sat there. Right? Now, if I wanted to be vindictive, I could just ruin that van so they can't use it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I missed what's going on.
It's all kicked off. Fucking Lee came at me with a brick, tried smashing me in the face with it. Police have been involved and all the rest of that kind of, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's really kicked off like now. So I know you're kind of like a little bit clued up with, yeah. Laptop's in there, so if I go over there, it's going to echo.
Yeah.
But I've ripped most of it out now, and I'm just like, yeah, I just want to do a bit of a sit down, have a cup of coffee, and do a live stream for an hour. Give you all a bit of a heads up of what's going on. If you've missed most of it, then just go back to the first 20 minutes, half an hour. You know what I mean? You go back there.
Yeah, I'll watch it back in a bit.
Yeah, and where it was dripping all night, bloody hell, my sleeping bag got pee wet through. Literally got. I'm just putting it up here to let it dry.
They take ages.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the free season sleeping bag. That it's a good one. Quite thick. It's quite nice. It's quite warm. Not that I use it to sleep inside of. I use it to line underneath of me. I put 2 sleeping bags down, and then I put one of them air mattresses, you know, the self-inflating air mattress.
Yeah.
I put one of them down, and then I put 2 kind of like blankie things, like a quilted blankie, and then like a mattress topper, you know, one of them with the hooks on the corners so you can hook it onto the one of them.
Yeah.
And I put all that down, and then I sleep on top of that, and then I get the winter duvet. It's only a single one, but it's big enough to like fold up pretty much in half. Well, a third of it sits underneath of me, and then the other 2/3 sit on top of me. And then I got a fleece blanket. It's like, honestly, I'm really, it's all packed up in there. You see it all in that bag there.
Yeah. I'm just looking at your other camera, and it looks like your bedding you've just walked past. Yeah, that. You're muted, mate.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll have bloody echo.
Turn the volume down on the laptop then.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm not running back and forth to the bloody laptop. 10 volumes and whatnot. No, I'll just, I'm all right. Don't worry about it. Look, I've got it sussed. Chickens, you know, the 2 chickens that follow me around? They keep coming over here and laying eggs for me.
You might have to lay the eggs outside the front door for you, won't it, in the morning?
That's what I usually. I grab a handful of rice and I throw it down over there. You know what I'm saying? I do, and then they eat all the rice. I only put like a handful, not too much, because obviously I don't want to invite rats or mice or anything. You know, vermin. I don't want that. So I just put enough down for them to eat. There's 2 of them, Doris and Mavis, I've called them. And then I've got a bowl of water there for them as well. So there's food and water down for them. They keep coming in and out the bloody workshop, don't they? So. So yeah, I've packed all my stuff up. I've packed it up over there. I did ask her if there's somewhere dry out of the way, so because I don't trust him. After him having that kick-off on Wednesday and smashing my stuff up, literally, he came over to rip everything out. He literally came over. He smashed my camera off the side. He got a sledgehammer and smashed the lock off the front. So I bounced over. I shooed the kids off in the house, and I come running over, and I'm like, "Oh, what do you think you're doing?" You know what I mean? Like, "Oi!" That's kind of stopped him, and then he's had the kick-off and whatnot. So I don't trust him. I really, even though yesterday I went off and bought myself a lock. Look, let me stick that back in there because it's mine. Like I said, I've got the wiring loom and everything else as well there for the motorbike. Everything's there to fix the motorbike up.
That does mean you've got to move.
Well, see now the situation being, look, I've got a lock there. I've got the padlock and whatnot in my bag there. But I don't trust him. It only takes a hammer, doesn't it? You smash it off again.
Okay.
It's not much, is it?
No.
So. Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah. There we go. Right, so obviously I've spoken to Chris the very same day. She's obviously said straight away as well, like, listen, I don't want you to go. You've done so much hard work this past 3 or 4 weeks that you've been here. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm up every morning. She's 70. She doesn't want to be doing it all. So I'll do all the morning stuff, and she goes and does half of the afternoon stuff. She's obviously on her feet by that point, you know what I mean? And she's old school as well with it. She doesn't feel like it's anybody else's trouble. It's not anybody else's job to do. It's her job to do. You know, she's been doing it for God knows 40 odd years anyway. So, you know what I mean? But she does. And she said, like, well, yeah, I feel like I'm taking advantage of you, but I'm at least I'm honest with you about it. And I thank you every single day. And I give you I give you fresh eggs every day and whatnot for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Give you cups of coffee. Keep you like she topped the flask up for me yesterday because I hadn't set up the cooker and all of this palaver. You know, so yeah, no, she appreciates me being here. She really does, like, and I do what I need to do and whatnot. And I've put the legwork in. I put the graft in, so she sees it. Now they turn up at like there. You just seen they literally turn up at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Do you know how much business they've lost over this past 2 days? Like, literally, there's been 4 or 5 people turn up and say, "Oh, I want this doing," or "Can you sharpen this blade up on me for this mower?" Or, "Oh, I need a carburetor for this strip." Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much. They wanted one of the ride-ons. They've literally scrapped it. One of the ride-ons. There was another red one here. And because he can't be arsed sorting it out and listing it and making money off it, he could have made like 400 quid on one of them. But he's literally put it in the back of the van, took it to the scrapyard and scrapped it. It's like, you're mental, mate. You're actually mental. Because they've got some good gear down here as well. It begs belief. It really does beg belief. Right. He's trying to make out. He's trying to make out to me that the cameras, we got the cameras in there. Yeah. Don't you forget, I installed the cameras, and I know that the digibox in there is not recording enough, and it's not wired up to the computer. There is no recording. I could literally do whatever I want here and get away with it. So he's mental. He's literally kind of like, look at the mess. This is what I was dealing with last time. Look at that.
So he's basically got dummy cameras.
Yeah, dummy. I installed them. It was me put all the cameras up there.
Yeah.
And he's trying to tell me, "Oh, so we got cameras, we're watching you," and I'm like, "You fucking not, because I put them in. No, they're not wired up to anything on the inside of in the office." But look, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been dealing with. I was going around and picking up shit like this for him. You see it?
Yeah.
And there's some good little bits in there as well. Like, look at that little stopper tap there. Right? It's just, I'd take that, thank you. If you're going to throw it away. Little clampy clips and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Bulbs. I bet that works as well. I bet there's nothing wrong with that as well. I bet there's nothing wrong with that. Now that I'd use when I'm doing the Lichtenberg, and it's only, I know it's probably only 12 volt because it goes on a van, doesn't it? It's got a magnet,
Yeah.
Probably got a magnet on the bottom of it. Yeah, it's probably got a magnet on the bottom of it or whatever, so it sticks to the van. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I'm not down. I know what stuff is like. But that, I'm going around cleaning that kind of crap up for him. Look. Got a whole workshop here. What's he going to do with all this? Where's my welder as well? That's why I'm in here. Where is my welder? My welder's in here somewhere. I want it back. I want my welder. Yeah, I want my welder back. And if they don't give me my welder, then I suppose I'm going to have to swap it for one of yours. But he doesn't even know, because it's his dad who set all this up in the workshop. Me and his dad set all this up. I've done half of this in here. Yeah, I've done half of this. I've helped to set this up. That's a nice little welder, isn't it?
And gas, yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that even working? I don't even know if that's working. They're my batteries as well. That's my battery. Fuck off, I don't even care anymore. Where is my welder? I got some gear in here. I want my gear back. What's this stuff? Hand sanitizer. Yeah. Oh, take a couple of them. Chainsaws, mowers, all sorts of gear. All sorts of gear. Is that my jacket? No, it's not. Some of this stuff's here on some of these spray paints and whatnot on mine as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it genuinely begs belief, doesn't it? It really does beg belief what's going on here. What do I do? But I don't want to be like, oh, obviously I want them to be here when I get my stuff back again, so then they don't try and accuse me of stealing stuff.
Yeah.
So what do I do on that behalf? Get the police here and assist me to get the rest of my stuff?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Depends whether you want to go down that route, doesn't it?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Not really about it, to be honest with you. I can't be asked with the drama. Really can't be asked with the drama. It's like, it's not worth the effort.
With somebody.
And record it, yeah. Record it while I'm doing it, yeah. Actually get one of my friends here in the car and pick up my stuff. Look, that goes in with my batteries. You see? That's a motorbike battery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had loads of them as well. I literally had about 15 more motorbike batteries, or mobility scooter batteries. You know, the gel ones, the good ones, the expensive ones. Yeah, they're not cheap as well. Them, they're like
the ones that don't like getting cold. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that still work even though they get freezing. Yeah, them ones. Yeah, exactly that. washing my bloody socks in a bloody box with hot water in.
I got one on my trike, but I think it's dead now because it's been there a couple of years and it hasn't been
Yeah.
charged up.
Yeah, if you don't keep them charged, they go a bit dead, don't they?
Oh, just a bit.
All right, next, throw them back in and give them a rinse now. But yeah, I've ripped down most of the box now, so you know what to do next. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I've got my cup of coffee. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I'll have my cigarette. Look, I'm still cooking. I've still got nice. I had a fat meal last night. I had a whole pack of sausages, 4 eggs, peppers, chili peppers, onions, garlic.
I just bought a slow cooker because the doctor's talking about doing different foods.
Oh yeah.
So he wants me cooking with a slow cooker and doing like lobbies and stuff like that and soups. So I'll give it a
So
go.
here's one for you all. Now, I've never asked for anything. Never asked for anything on YouTube. I haven't monetized my channel. Rebel Bert, everybody in chat, hello. Thank you for all coming along. Yeah, see, like Tim, I've got other people. I've got quite a few people offering me a place to stay. I need to stay here in Sydney. If I could go up to Middlesbrough and stay with my dad, I was chatting with him for about 2 hours last night, like, yeah. Various other people, like on YouTube that I chat with, lots of people have offered me a place to stay. Don't get me wrong, but I can't. Yeah, exactly that, Rebel, exactly that. It's just.
You froze, mate. Just waiting for you to come back. Can't hear you, Sab.
For the second time, somebody's trying to ring me from London, 020 number.
Oh, right, okay.
I just keep hanging up, like. I just keep hanging up, like. So as I'm saying, I don't ask for anything. I haven't monetized my channel, even though I probably could do. It's there, like. And like I can't move anywhere else. I got my little girl. I got my 6-year-old, man, and I only get 2 days a week with her. If I just disappear now, she's gonna be heartbroken if Dad just disappears and not. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. I've stayed here for the past 6 months now, pretty much since October last year. It's coming on 6 months now. I've been in kind of like this limbo land of being homeless and all the rest of it. I got onto the housing team, right? So this is where my situation is with housing. The Rough Sleepers team came out and saw me like last week, yeah. And they've seen, obviously, they've seen my YouTube as well. They've seen what I've been doing. I pointed them out and showed them you know what I mean? I said, obviously, you know, at 5 o'clock in the morning, they were wanting to come up onto the bloody farm and all. And I'm like, the gate's locked. Nobody's allowed up here before 8 o'clock. That's the way it is. It's like work hours. If you go up there now, you're going to drop me right in it with her son because he doesn't know I'm here. You know what I mean? And then he's shining the torch with the beam on it into the house. So it's on his house there. And I'm like, would you fucking behave, please, mate? Fucking hell, like, what part of like being fucking incognito here do you not fucking understand? Like, oh, man. It's like, you'd think they'd know better, like.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they've reached out to me yesterday and said to me, obviously because they couldn't come and see me in the box, but they know because they've seen it on YouTube and they pointed that out as well. They can offer me 28 days temporary accommodation in the shared house, and then after that 28 days, right? Yeah, it'll probably be ongoing, whatever, like, you know, one of them. But they can offer me after 28 days. They can literally offer me 2 months rent in advance and a bond, right? A month's bond.
Yeah.
It's a grant as well. It's not a loan. It's not having to pay back on, like, if you went to the council and did that, they only give you 1 month's rent and 1 month's rent, right? Yeah. But then you have to pay all that back off your benefits, so to speak, right? You have to pay it back because it's a loan, right? Or whatever. Like, yeah, you have to pay it back. But if I do it through the Rough Sleepers team, you don't have to pay it back. It's a grant. So
Right.
they've kind of offered me that, so I'm waiting for that to be processed. So housing, I just have to sit on my thumbs and just wait for all that to happen. Like I've already set them wheels in motion. I'm already sorting that out. You know, I'm a man of my like I said, right? Yeah, right. Nap everybody else and doing work for them and renting rooms and all the rest of this kind of crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. But obviously, I'm on limited money, and I'll be honest, I get paid on the 12th of every month, and I get paid £350, £356 I get every month to live on. I've just done my CBT, which cost me 140 quid to actually do the test, do all that kind of sort of stuff. It cost me 40 quid on the day, so I spent £200 of my 350 already just to get my motorbike license so I can be back on the road. That only lasts 2 years as well, bearing in mind, right? I took my little girl out last weekend. We had a play date. That cost me 50 quid. Altogether cost me about 70 quid altogether, like, yeah. So I'm already kind of like, yeah, I'm already on a shoestring. That's why I went off and I bought, look, like my box. Right, I'll show you. I invested in myself. That's what I've been doing. I invested in myself. Yeah, I got my motorbike gear there. Like I said, oh, look at this Frank Thomas jacket. Look at that jacket, man. Woohoo! That's beautiful, that is. You know what I mean?
Can't hear you, mate.
A few years now. 5 years I've had this helmet. It's even got the hang on. Where's the button?
I've just had to chop mine away because it went all sticky.
Oh, there we go. You ready?
Oh yeah, I've got that. That's the one I've just chucked away. One like that. You've got the lenses inside, yeah. Yeah,
it's a pretty good one. I like it. I just wear a snood and whatnot. But do you know what I mean? I put the snood and the face claver and whatnot. I put all that on. I got some toe caps, nice ones for when they're nice and warm. Then for on the bike. Do you know what I'm saying? They're my boots for like on the bike and that. But yeah, that's just in the box at the minute. But I did invest in look 2 boxes of food I got there, and I mean I got lots and lots of stuff. I got fish, you know what I mean? I got beans. I got a big bag of fruit and veg there, and all the rest of it. Like yeah, bit of coffee mate, as you can see, a coffee mate. Yeah, and like wow. Look, see, I've invested in myself. Even like, because milk goes off, so I get the tins of evaporated milk. They last me like 2, 3, 4 days. They do. You don't need much in a cup of coffee. Do you know what I'm saying? I got actual proper coffee. I've got cereal. I've got noodles. I've got all sorts of spices and all butter and everything else to cook with and whatnot. I've really got that. Look, and that's in a box. So perishable sort of stuff goes in there. I've got meat. I've got sausages. I've got like pork and all. You know what I mean? I've got some. I've invested, like, so I'm all right for food and etc. You know what I mean? But I am genuinely on my bum now. I'm like kind of like I've got like 20 quid left in the bank. Battery's running low. Mate. Battery's running low. There we go. I'll plug that in. Now, I'm not asking for anything, but if anybody feels it within the heart to make a donation, then that email address that I've got there is for my PayPal. That is linked straight to my PayPal. That's my PayPal Gmail. Yeah. Obviously, friends and family would be preferable, but no, I'm not asking. I know we're all kind of in hardships and we're all kind of like hard to do, etc. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
Can't right now because it's a time of year when everything fucking goes up.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm not asking, but you know, if people feel like they can, then yeah, that's my email address there. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to seem like I'm never. For all these years that I've ever been on YouTube, and anybody that knows me will see as well. Over the 5 years that I've been streaming, not once have I ever begged, borrowed, or anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Even with like 10 temporal transmissions. We had a thing a couple of 3 years ago where I'm talking about doing all the online casino. I don't really do it. I've been barred from all the casinos now as well because they class me as a professional gambler because I've had like over the 5 years, I had 16 and a half grand, probably about 20 grand altogether. No word of a lie. That helped me to pay off all my wife's debt, the 36 grand that she put us into. All that money didn't even really go to me, to be honest. So like I win 400 quid, I put 300 quid in their account. Do you know what I'm saying? And the rest of it that I had from the casinos was what actually paid for my old workshop. Think about that for a minute, like, yeah. So, like, yeah, that old workshop, that really big one, a nice one, with the craft room, the toilet, and Betty's room, and singing room, and then all, you know what I mean? All that was pretty much paid for from the casinos. I invested it back into myself, but because I do that, and because I don't put much in the way on money on any of the casinos, I don't, like, I really don't. I'll show you. You can see, like,
I know.
But they put me on self-excludes and all the rest of it, and I'm like, aren't I supposed to put myself on a self-exclude? Isn't that the actual name of it? Self-exclude, not casino excluded, but self-exclude. So I give most of that up now as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's not worth like spending all the time and effort of doing what you need to do, get the free spins, play the free bingo, do this, get the free tour. You know what I mean? I do all the free stuff and then take the money and just run. They don't like it, and the house, as we all know, the house always wins. So,
yep.
But I am stuck between a rock and a hard place. I ain't got nowhere to live. I'm in a tent, and I work so goddamn hard. Christine Farmer, she just wants us all gone now as well. She can't be doing with the aggro and the beef and the drama. She can't be doing. She wants us all gone, really. Well, not so much me, like I said, because she appreciates having me here. Like, do you know what I mean? But
that's her battle, though, isn't it? I don't know if she's going to do that. I don't know. Is he her son or something?
Who?
The guy with the van. The guy who does stuff across from where you are now.
No.
Oh, right. What is he?
No, her son works in an office. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't work in the farm. He's got a job. He's got a full-time job. He owns an house over here that he's built. Right? Yeah, they've built their own house over here.
So,
right?
what is he? Just like somebody who rents land, rents whatever to do what he can on that land? Then?
No. Listen very carefully. Peter Johnson is the guy that I've been working with for 10 years. He dropped me out in France. That's how he got to know me. He saw me doing the off-grid living and all the rest of it out there, right? Yeah. 2-3 years ago, he starts beating at my ankles to come working with him, right? So I've been working with him for the past 2 or 3 years. We built up a really good relationship and all. You see me in his house. You see me talking to him and all the rest of it. So Pete took a fucking overdose 3 weeks ago. He's give up the fucking business. He passed it all over to his son, Leroy. Now, Leroy is a narcissistic little prick, right? And now Leroy is giving me all this shit. Leroy's fucked everything up here. So, yeah. I mean, I did say to you earlier, if you've missed all the conversation, go back to the beginning.
I will do.
Yeah, I don't really want to go all back into it. I don't want to keep repeating.
Okay, I'll watch it, but I'll watch it back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so stressed at the minute. I've got so much anxiety in my head at the minute.
Fine, mate.
I really have like, and when you just like kind of, so what's going on then again? What's going on again? I said this nearly an hour ago.
Yeah, but I wasn't to wait there, was I?
No, that's not my fault, is it? Go back, go back and give me some more watch hours. Oh, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Yeah,
it's all right.
Sorry. It's just stressful. Bloody. And now, obviously, I've got to go and explain this to housing. I've got to go and explain this again to other people. I've got to explain it to my bro. I've got to explain it to my mum. I just got to keep. It's one of them, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? I'm really not about drama. I hate the drama. I really do. So having to keep repeating it to everybody, like not just you, but like everybody. Like, and in third play, they all need to know what's going on as well. I have to keep repeating it so everybody's aware of the situation. But I just, you know what I mean? It just feels like it's a bit hard.
Yeah.
It really is. It's kind of one of them. It's really hard to like. I'm just like, it truly. You know, I was sat crying on Wednesday. I'm genuine as well. I'm not even not lying. I'm being perfectly honest with you right now. I sat and I cried my little eyes out on Wednesday night. And I had them little niggly kind of like, well, what's the actual point then? If every time I build myself up and some narcissistic little turd comes along and just rips it out kind of from underneath you, like, what's the actual point then? Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that he's got there? Look at that barrel over there. What's this? Oh, what's that dongly yoke? That's for a...
That looks like big enough to twat him with, actually.
Let's not go there, shall we not?
It's big enough to hit him with.
What is that? Is that for a fire? You know, the fire hydrants. It's like off a fire hydrant thing. That's what that is, isn't it? It's the old one of the old. You plug it into the ground, into the fire hydrant thing, and look, it's got the tap thing there. Oh, isn't that good? Isn't that a good little bit of kit, that? And this is nothing to do with Leroy over here as well, by the way. All this is the old guy who passed away, who Peter Johnson's GMS, who Peter took this yard from, and what is I think it's his son or something like that. He owns all of this. He's the one who ripped down that. So as you can see, they wanted me to pay 50 quid for that shoebox that I'm in. Look, you do the math on this. You do some math on this. Like I said earlier, 50 quid a month on the shoebox he wanted me to pay rent, as well as doing all the work and not actually paying me for any of it as well. Like, well, there's 20 quid for fitting that door. Yeah. All right, good luck trying to find a builder who fits a bloody double glazed unit door on a cabin for you, like for 20 quid. Who's doing that? You know what I mean? All the sign writing and that. All the sign writing I did for him. Yeah? There's a big sign down on the field there that you all saw. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good luck finding somebody to do all that work for you for nothing. Like literally nothing. It takes the mick, I'm telling you. But yeah, they wanted me renting that. Look how big it is. Yeah? They wanted me renting that for £50 a month. Yet they've got that for £100. They actually rent from that corner of that office, the office space. They actually rent from the corner of that right up to that box there, basically. Right up to there. But you know what I mean? Look at all the stuff they've got in here and that. So right up, look, you can see, look at my space. They get all of this for £150 a month. £150 a month they pay for that. And the reason that they pay 50 quid on that yard, so they basically want me to pay from the corner there, from the edge of that office there. They pay 50 quid for all of that there, but they want me to chip. So basically, they want me to pay for all of their storage and everything else. They want me to pay for all of their stuff as well.
Yeah.
Not fair, is it?
No.
Even this box is twice as big as that. This isn't as the Asda lorry bodies where they do the deliveries and stuff.
How much did you want for that trailer? That truck trailer 40-footer that you showed me?
This one down here. Let me take you down. So I'll show you what's going on down here as well. So these are other bits that other people rent, right? You got an old guy. He's been here for years, like 17 years. No. Yeah, about 17 years, she said. I think it was. He's got that little workshop there. Yeah, that goes right back into there. As you can see, you've been in there. And then we got Black Bee. She does ironmongery, welding and making like all the iron kind of, all the steel and iron sort of stuff like, yeah. Like, look, from the edge of that office, the Carl is the family member of the guy who passed away. He was renting all of that space there, like, all down there. Oh my God, there was some amount of stuff, as you can see. He's sorted through most of it now. He's literally, he's just kind of like, I want out of here. I want to get gone. He blew that safe open last week, and he actually got some really decent gear out of there. What's that machine there? Let's go around. See, now I've done loads of work for Carl here as well, sorting all this stuff out and helping him out. Yeah, all this bric-a-brac, he was going to throw it in the skip. And I said to him, I'll ask the second-hand shop if they want that. Well, he's got loads of aluminium paneling. Look at that stuff. Oh, he's got fencing, for my new bit of land that I'm claiming. He's got all this fencing here that I can have off him as well. So I'll go and do the fencing on that as well. He said I can have some of that. So I can go and fence off my bit like I said I was going to do. There's some nice tile in there. Oh, what's this over here anyway? Let's have a look. Is this what I think it is? Best way. What is it? He's got a camera up here. He's watching me. Hiya! What is this? What is it? Is that a water heater? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's a lazy spa. It's a water heater for a lazy spa, heating and bubbling. 2,000 watts. Whoa, that'd drain your batteries in about 20 minutes. That would, wouldn't it? If you're on, you know what I mean? If you're on inverters and batteries and stuff. What's that there?
It's got a water bottle there.
Oh yeah, it's a nice water butt there, isn't it? Ooh. See, so like I said, look, he's just throwing it all. He's just getting rid of it all in the skip and that. Like, oh, that picture. What's that picture of? Oh, yeah, it's just a landscape one, crappy one. But he said, like, anything goes in the skip, I can have. Anything, you know what I mean? And if I want any of the other stuff, he'll sell it me on the cheap, really on the cheap as well, like tenner. You know what I mean? Like, how much do you want for that there? Come on, Carl. How much do you want for that there? He'd be like, tenner. You can have that for a tenner. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But anyway, like, yeah. So that James who came up earlier, he's doing all this. She's told him not to have. Look at all the mess that they've got. Look, they want me to sit here all day and burn their wood. So as of Wednesday, he turned up. On Wednesday, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, he turned up. And he says, yo, Sab, yo, when are you getting on it? And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, yeah, can you not just burn a bit of wood there? And I'm like, bit of wood? For a start, it's all wet. You ain't burning that. And then look at the size of them. They ain't going to fit inside of that. So I'd have to spend half the day smashing it up and getting it into them bins there. Like, look, they've been told not to do any waste management up here. Look at the mess. Look at this mess that they've left. Look at it, right? Look at this. Look what's there.
Yeah. Shouldn't be anywhere.
Look what's here. Look what's here. Now, bearing in mind, about 6 weeks ago, she lost a heifer, didn't she? She lost a cow, a heifer. Yeah. Look at this mess. Look at it. He's got his truck filled up to the brim. Absolutely. Look, and I'm not even joking. Look at the state of that. That tin can falls out of there, blows over there.
So how
Cow
much for
eats
that 40 footer then that you just shown us, the grey one?
Hang on, we're coming to it. We're coming to it. Give us a sec. Bloody hell. Give us a sec. So this is like separate down here. James is renting that. I think he's renting 150 quid for that. But they're all taken. Everything's taken. They've got that container is a 20 footer, 18 footer, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got that is filled to the brim. No word. Filled right up to the front door on that. With machines, Briggs and Stratton and lawnmower and all the rest of it in there. Them two over here, I think one of them's going to become available soon over there. Them, yeah. One of them's going to become available. I think the back one over there, the 40 footer, the blue one at the right at the back. That's a 40 footer. I don't know. I don't know because when I ask her, she's a bit like, well, I don't know what to charge us at because you do so much work over here. If anything, I owe you money.
That's freebie then, yeah? Hopefully.
Well, no, because she needs an income, Eleanor.
She's getting an income, isn't she, from the others?
Not if they bugger off.
Oh, not if they bugger off, no. Okay,
she doesn't charge much. She only charges I think it's like £50, £100 a month for that. Do you see how much it costs to actually run a farm? Have you seen how much it actually costs?
No, but yeah, I've never lived on one. But
them hay bales, them hay bales are £40 each, and she goes through one or two of them a day.
Right. Okay.
She's got, you've seen all the cows and everything else going on here, chickens up to bed down, and it isn't just that straw and that's hay. Now she's worried that she's only going to have the cows for another month, but she's worried that that's going to run out within the month that she's got them. So then she's going to have to go and buy more of them. They haven't been paying the rent. They're 2 months behind on the rent, Eleanor.
Fuck.
She hasn't got the money coming in. I don't want to take advantage and say, give me something for free.
I'm not saying take advantage, am I?
I know, but it's, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, she's kind of, yeah, what I'm trying to explain is she's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. She would like to give me something. She would like to help me out and let me rent a space and all the rest of it. But then that kind of like shoots her in the foot as in being able to have their income coming from it. She'd prefer to actually have something coming in from what she's got.
I get it.
It makes sense that, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but yeah, even that sentiment of, oh, we got a freebie. That no, I'm not about freebies. I'm not about that anyway. Really, to be honest.
Well, it's not freebie, is it? If you're working for them, it's just
Well, yeah, this is it. Like, yeah, this is it. But I don't know. It's kind of I don't know. It's difficult. But then she doesn't want to rely. She doesn't. If she puts that into me, do you know what I mean? And then obviously I'm doing moonlight flit on her like so many people do because you just can't rely on most people nowadays. You just can't do it.
No, you can't.
So
Can't even rely on friends. Never mind people for income.
So she has to think about herself, doesn't she? Like, and I've been abusing not looking at the chat. So we still got Pink, Tim, Rebel, and whatnot. Yeah, okay. Not much going on in chat anyway. So, but thank you all for being here and supporting me and listening to my drama situation that's going on. It's 11 o'clock. I've got to start cracking on with stuff, to be honest with you as well. I'm going to cook some dinner and. I mean, you don't have to go anywhere for me to cook my dinner, do you? You can watch me cook my dinner.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using that new cook pot I've brought.
Let's stand that up there like that. Woo!
But I haven't got no ingredients to put in it yet, so.
There's my little chair. Let's get some pans.
I haven't had lobby for fucking since I was a kid, so yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Really? You haven't had lobbies? We're like, wow, come on.
No, since I left home, I have not had lobby.
Lobbies. It's lobbies.
I fucking love this stuff as well. Just never done it since I left home.
Lobbies, not lobbies. Lobbies.
Well, lobby. I call it lobby.
Go on, explain to people what lobbies are. What lobbies is. Go on, give everybody a brief lowdown. Go on, how do you? Because lobbies,
it's just anything. It's a mixture of veggies and meats, and it's just anything. That's why it's called lobby. So you just lob anything.
Everybody does it different, don't they? Like, everybody does it different. Like
heavy soup. You know what I mean? It's not a soup. It's a bit.
It's a broth. It's like a broth, I suppose. You put it like that. Yeah. It's like a broth, like a stew, a broth, or whatever you want to call that, like that kind of sort of situation. You put chunks of meat in there. Typically speaking, you put like potatoes, onions, leek, or do you know what I mean? Swede or whatever. You just bulk it up with like root vegetables and etc. Yeah, stuff that all boils down in a big stew pot, and then
leave it. I'll feed an army of, I'll feed a family for fucking like nearly a week if you do enough of it.
Yeah.
Just keep warming it up.
Right. 4 bread rolls. Wholemeal soft buns. Put them there. I got 3 packets of them.
I got my milk delivery yesterday. Fucking everything was in it. Bread, cheese, butter, a lot.
I don't want one. Yeah, look, I got loads of veg and whatnot here.
Yeah, but I've been ordered to eat more.
I haven't had one of these for a long time. The honey pomelos. Oh, I got one of them from Lidl's on the cheap.
Never tried it.
Some spinach, some potatoes, garlic, onions, lettuce, carrots. So I could make some lobbies with that, to be honest with you.
They give me that, Sab.
Huh?
When I went to the doctors, they gave me that. Because I'm not eating enough veggies. So
basically telling you you're eating a lot of shit and you need to change your diet.
Basically, I've got to change my diet. I'm not eating shit. I'm just not eating the right stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You eating a lot of shit.
I'm eating too many chips, tuna fish, and fucking, salmon and stuff like that. But no veggies.
Do you have takeaways?
No, I don't do takeaway.
Oh, see, that's good.
It's me bagged up, so I just don't.
Yeah, I just don't eat it because I just think it's unhealthy. To be honest with you,
it is unhealthy. You don't know what you're getting.
Exactly. I prefer to cook everything myself. I genuinely do. Right, some cheesy. So we have some scrambled cheesy eggs. Right, let's get some butter. That's all been washed anyway. I washed all them pots this morning. That's good. Right, let's throw some butter in there. Wang! Nice chunk of butter in there.
I complained to them because I can't lose weight and I'm trying, and they said that's because you're not eating the right foods.
Yeah.
So yeah, got to change it.
Some cheese. Get in there. Get lin off. Lin off. Let's chop the cheese up. Put the cheese in there as well. Little chunks.
Talking about weight, let's have a look. Oh my fucking God's sake! Hang on.
Thank you, Pink. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the kind support from you all. It is very much appreciated. I do totally appreciate it. Right, what do we want in here again now? Sorry. Leaving that up again.
111 kilograms. Fuck me. It's gone up a bit.
You've gone up a bit?
Yeah, only about a couple of kilograms, but you know, ups up in it. Ups up. I was 108 and I've gone to fucking 111. So
right, let's just do some hand sanitizer, shall we? Oh my God. I cut my finger as well when I was fitting that lock, and every time I put hand sanitizer on now, oh my God, does it sting?
yeah, man.
Anyway, let's clean
I just use washing up liquid. I do to wash my hands with.
Yeah, do that as well.
Because it's got an antibacterial in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I've just done that as well because I put washing up liquid in the socks and undies, didn't I? So, and obviously they're still wet, so I just wash my hands on them and then give them a good rinse.
You have to be a little bit careful of it because it could dry your skin out, apparently. So
yeah, if you use too much of it, yeah, it gives you like dermatitis, doesn't it?
Yeah, in between the fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, dry, flaky skin. Nocturnal frequency radio. Oh my God! Seriously, bro. There's the link, bro. Get your ass up here, mate. Come on, mate. You know you want to. Good morning. Right, look, we put the cooker on. This is what we're doing. Sab's on the cook. Sab's making food. Where can I put this now that you can actually see what I'm doing? There, you can see what I'm doing there.
I see you got gas heater sorted out.
So what I'm doing is, as you can see, look, what I do, the laptop on top of it, but I just swap them over. So I've got that on, and then that's for cooking with, and then I obviously take that one off, and I put the other connector on. So I've got the heater on as well.
All right, cool.
Yeah, sorted. Right, let's get these eggs in here. We can go over there for now because it's all big pile of mess anyway.
Cooking with Sab. I got shit tons of eggs.
Yeah, you got shit tons of eggs.
Yeah, I ordered too many, but you could just stack them up in the fridge. It don't mind, does it?
So maybe doing a high protein diet or a keto diet would be good for you, wouldn't it?
No, not according to my doctor. No, so
really?
I've got to go on veggies.
What have you suggested then?
Veggies, just eating more veg, carrying on with what I'm normally eating, but having more veg with it and shit, and
right,
like them sort of things. So, them sort of things on the screen now.
Yeah, what whole foods? See, that's what I eat. A lot of whole food stuff.
Yeah.
I do eat a lot of whole food stuff. Yeah, that's what I do. Like them buns are whole. Look.
Yeah.
And I got them on the cheap for 25p as well.
They're cheap as well, so I'm gonna give it a go. Because you could buy it all freeze dried in bags.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that.
That's one of them gas. Yeah, that we used to boil fucking tarmac up on when we were doing when we
Torch.
when we were doing tarmac and stuff. You put a big jug on top of there with full of tarmac.
Yeah,
And
that's what they use. That's what they use these for. You see this? You can use that for that sort of like similar sort of thing, right? Yeah. Right, hang on. I gotta concentrate because I'm gonna burn it if I don't. Where's the spoonage? Come here, spoonage. Right, come here. Right, grab it. Drop it. Burns really quickly. I have to turn it right down in the hood. There we go. Turn it right down in the hood. Oh, just popping in to say hello, Steve. Oh, no problem, mate. That's no problem at all. It's been a while, actually. I'm working on the farm. I'm up at like 6 a.m. every morning. So, because of obviously the time zone difference, you're on quite late, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm fast asleep, knocking heads out by that point, mate. If you're on for 2 hours at a 2 a.m. live stream, so for us that'll be 4 a.m. I'm up 2 hours after that, working on the farm and doing what I'm doing. It's kind of like, busy boy. But no, I appreciate you coming along, mate. It's nice to see you. It has been a short while. We shall have to catch up soon. Right. Where's all my species? Where's the species? Oh, a bit of soy sauce. I like a little tiny drop of soy sauce. There's not much left in there, actually. I'm going to put it all in. All right, that's finished with. So we put that in the rubbish pile. What should we have? Smoked paprika or ground turmeric? Ground turmeric it is. Don't know why I'm asking you because I'm just going to do it anyway. All right, ground turmeric. Right, should have some salt here. And salt and pepper for eggs. Put some ground black pepper. Nice ground black pepper, as you can see.
yeah,
black pepper. And the salt I use is not table salt. I never use table salt. I use fine crushed
sea salt.
I use sea salt. So it's all natural, see? All natural. Right, so let's give that another little heat and another little stir. Oh, wow. And them eggs were fresh yesterday as well, literally laid yesterday. And these pans I'm using are actually camping cooking pans. They're all proper ones, aren't they? Let's just give that a nice
aluminum.
Yeah,
aluminum. Tell about the sound, yeah.
Why did you say aluminum?
I watch too many American shows.
And I was going to say, because I'm from Texas, Tennessee, and we have aluminum over here.
Yeah, no. I watch too many people making shit in America. You know what I mean?
Let's put that back on the cold box. Put the hand sanitizer up here. Out of the way. It's cooking nicely. Put the buns back in that bag. Put that bag back on top there. That's that done. That's that done, nice and finished.
I don't hear people saying aluminium very often.
Put this bag on top there. Alright, and then put that bucket on top of there. So any drips come off the ceiling. That goes into that.
Posties going up the street.
Move my stool over a little bit there. So
don't you give me my council tax fucking letter today, bitch.
Oh, how much?
I don't know yet. It's going up in April.
I don't know. I don't think
I'm dreading it coming through the door. Actually, I've had all my rent letters saying, I know how much all they are now. Well, I haven't had the council tax one yet.
Oh my God! Is that who I think it is? Is that genuinely who I think it is? Start cooking up a storm. You know it, bro. Got some nice eggs with cheese, turmeric, sea salt, ground black pepper, and some soy sauce. Some light soy sauce at that as well. So that's that done. Yeah, we're done. We're finished. Cooked. Nice and easy. Turned it all back off again. Waste not the gas, you know. Don't need to waste any gas there, do we? How simple was that? How simple of a meal was that? I got some buns, look, my wholemeal buns, which were reduced from half price basically, from 50p to 24p.
Yeah, because they're nearly out of date.
19th of February. Yeah, it's still good to go, damn, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, I know. Fucking hate supermarkets.
Even if they did get a little bit of mould on them, I mean, it's just penicillin at the end of the day, isn't it?
Well, I've eaten mould in the past accidentally. Oh, it doesn't taste nice.
I've eaten mouldy bread before, yeah, all day I've eaten mouldy bread.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Not by accident either.
Oh, I've done it by accident.
Oh yeah, well, I've eaten it when it's been really hard up. Back when I lived in Stoke-on-Trent, actually, that sort of like era. You know what I mean?
It's gone purple and fucking grey and fucking yeah.
Look at that, banger.
Don't start me on Stoke-on-Trent. That's a luxury there.
I was going to say, do you know what I was just about to say there? I've got the come along and join us, Dan. But may I please introduce my next guest, Mr. Daniel Alec.
Hey up, Dan.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
How are you keeping, buddy?
Yeah, I've been. I'm just getting by. Just getting by, you know. Doing the best that I can at the minute. You know.
You're looking a lot better. You're looking a lot better.
Yeah, and
long time no see.
Yeah, just haven't been on one of these in ages. I think the last time I've been on one of these live streams is like October last year, when obviously, you know,
that long.
I don't really want to get into all of that at the minute. I mean, maybe at some point I will talk about it, but I don't want to go in too much detail because it's, you know, still quite fresh in the mind, so to speak.
Hey Luke, how you doing?
At least I'm vaping now anyways. I stopped smoking, so I'm...
Well done.
Wow.
All you do now is cut down the nicotine each time you buy it, so you get it down to 0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these are disposables, so basically, well, they're going to be banning these, and I think summer, so it looks like I'll have to stop. Unless I get one of the other, like, vapes, the ones that you know, you can get the batteries for them in the tank, and you can refill those kind of ones. I think I'm one of them.
I'll be very honest with you, Dan. I don't really trust the...
And you can get, I think you can get zero nicotine liquids as well for them.
Yeah, you can. That's how I stopped. I just reduced it down to 0 nicotine. Did that for a couple of months and then give it up completely. But having COVID helped as well, because after that, I didn't want to touch one again.
Oh, do you know what? Here's one for you. Listen to this. Genuinely, listen to this. So my dad's from Middlesbrough, right? Yeah. Hence why I can understand the northeastern accents of all the people from northeast. Because my dad's pretty much the white Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? He's got very much.
Oh, you narrate, didn't you?
Anyway, I was on the phone with him for a good hour last night. Now listen to this. My dad has been smoking weed, smoking bongs, for almost 40 years.
Fucking hell.
Until a week ago. Literally, I think 2 weeks ago, he said he quit.
That's some good going, that is.
It take a lot of willpower to quit that. Like,
and the reason
you've been smoking it that long, bloody hell. Get used to not doing it anymore.
You know that Nova virus that's been that goes around for the past year or so, where it's like a flu, but you get you get diarrhea and all the rest of it with it, He said a couple of weeks ago he woke up in the middle of the night, all of his sinuses were all all clogged, he could hardly breathe, he had a banging headache, he was wobbling all over the place, and he took the ultimate decision of just banging it on the head there and then.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Can't fault that.
Mm. How
'Cause
mental
even
is
I,
that?
Yeah.
even I still get cravings every now and again, but yeah, not very often, but every now and
Yeah,
again.
my dad's 67 years old. You know what I mean? He's been smoking bongs. He's still in his 60s smoking bongs.
Yeah, my mate's grandma still smokes weed, and
Oh.
she was like in her 70s, must have been.
UK urban prepper. Yeah,
Look at Willie
Mike.
Nelson. He's been
Mike,
smoking weed since he
you
was
got
a
a
young,
spanner there.
and he's like what in his 80s.
Yeah.
Everybody, pop over to the UK urban prepper scene. Mike, feel free to drop your link. I'm a bit busy eating my food at the minute. Mike is going to get a nice little insight of what's been going on as well. Just to give you a bit of a lowdown, everything's gone a bit tits up here. And I've started stripping all my box back out again. I've bagged most of my stuff up, and I'm going to have to build another bug out box, as I mentioned in Discord. Yeah. Here we go again.
When you can you give us your Discord link?
You know, it's good that you guys are here as well, because like, even especially Daniel. You see this guy Daniel here, like But Daniel's been streaming on YouTube with myself, and we've had many hours of being on the YouTube and live streaming. They watched me. They watched me actually build my first ever workshop, my big workshop, but it was just made from scrap from the last job that I had on the building site. So I was just bringing scrap stuff home all the time, and I built this kind of like half, kind of like wonky. We called it the wonky donkey with Indian wiring. It was a mess, yeah. That kind of then inspired me to build.
Duck score crack would be very critical.
I took 6 months off YouTube, and I went and plugged all of my effort into building a brand new workshop, and I did put some effort into it as well. Concrete floors, like, you know, the 100mm concrete floor, and then I did a 50mm screed on top of that as well to make everything nice and level. I did all the studding work. I did all the wiring properly. I even went and got like RCD boxes and all the rest of that. So, you know, fuse boxes and everything. And these lot, and fair play to it, is because I have the good YouTube family and whatnot behind me, and these lot all taking the piss out of me all the time, basically. About like, that's a bit dodgy.
Can I have your email address again? I've just lost it.
Oh well,
be very overly critical of your work, of your handiwork, Sabs, and be very overly critical.
But I took it all on the chin, didn't I, Dan? Right, yeah. So that's what inspired me to go and build a 16-foot workshop, and it was done properly, a proper OSB board. I'd even done all the roofing. I used an old shower door, you know, the curved shower doors. I used one of them as a skylight, didn't I? Like for the little in her room. I had a craft room.
So I found it.
It was all like epoxy resin and all that kind of sort of stuff. I spent about $4.5 grand just building my workshop, really good. And then obviously my wife throws me a nugget last October and says, "I've changed the locks, there's your stuff, off you go." And I'm like, "What? Are you actually for real? I've just spent like this past year building this fantastic workshop. I just get everything off the ground. I've got my own business and everything. And now you throw me that nugget. Oh my God."
And she dropped you with that, and she dropped that bombshell. All right, out of the blue.
Yeah. So then obviously that's still all up there as well. I'm gonna have to do a video and show you what's left there now, like, yeah, because I've ripped I've took up most of my tools and everything out of that now. So it's just an empty shell of workshop. I'll do a video on that when I go collecting the rest of my stuff. But yeah, see, but then you see me build this thing, and this has been like, I mean, look, all the wiring's hanging off now. I've literally I'm today away from. I just got that side, that box. Ripped out all of that. I've taken down all of the roof as well. I've literally I had to put that black matting on the ceiling last night, and it's bloody heavy stuff that as well. I was really struggling with it, I was, but I did it because the condensation building up on the fiberglass roof. It was I'm laid down here on the floor. I'm laid down with all my camping gear, and I set my bed up on the floor, and no word.
Dabs workshop 2.0.
Drip on my head, drip on my head, drip on my head. I was like, "Oh, I can't deal with this. I'm just going to wake up with a big puddle on the floor in the morning." So yeah, I set it all up, and I did what I did here. And now I'm ripping it all down. And I don't know what to do now, to be honest with you. I'm genuinely what do I do now? Do I go and get my little bit of off-grid living on my little bit of land that I'm claiming? Do I go to my allotment and build a new shed? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What to do now?
Well, this is Sab's workshop 2.0. This 2.0 Sab 2.0. This will be a 3.
So, yeah, 3. This would have been 3.0. So the next one's going to be Sab's workshop bug out box 4.0. Like Jesus Christ.
4.0, yeah. Hopefully it stays 4, and hopefully it doesn't happen again and again and again. You know what I mean?
Like I've been saying,
you want to keep redoing it all.
The universe, the divine, it's got an ultimate plan for me. It's really testing me. It's throwing me all of these nuggets. It's preparing me for something big. That's how I feel.
You're not about fate, didn't you, though, Sab? Fate. It comes to, doesn't the fate and all that.
I mean.
Yeah.
So when it's all pretty much said and done, and I've got the final product, which is I hope it's going to be, then I will truly appreciate this, won't I? Do you know what I mean? When it's all done and I'm off grid completely and everything else as well, inverters, solar panels, rocket stove mass heaters, all of that sort of stuff.
You'll be living off the land. Living off the land, Sab. You'll be living off the land. I wouldn't mind doing that. I'll have to come and visit you as well when you've got it all up and running. I'll have to come down and see you. You know, that'd be quite good.
Right, okay, Mike. So, in a nutshell, the guy who I've been doing business with, I'm the one from doing my original workshop. I inspired him to come out. Yeah, I'll show you while I've got my sandwich in my hand. I'll take you with me. So, I actually inspired this man to go and set up his own business over here. And like I said, I don't take any credit for what they've got here now. Right? I don't take any credit because he went and paid out $7,000 for all the machines, everything that was left here. He bought it for about $7,000 off them. He got all these machines. I'm not even serious. The amount of stuff that they had over here. They've literally just scrapped 3 vanfuls of all the lawnmowers. There's all the back boxes of the lawnmowers. They were all piled up here. That's all just been scrapped. For $7,000, and now they're renting the space off the farmer who lives over there. And no, I can't use the static caravan because it belongs to the farmer's son who lives in that house. They were using that whilst they were building the house, and now he's moved into the house. That's his workshop. He's using that as his workshop, and he doesn't want to give it up. So yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a piss take, really, to be honest with you, because they were wanting me to pay, like I was saying earlier, they wanted me to pay £50 for that little BT Engineers box, which goes on the back of one of these kind of crafter vans, whatever, like that sort of thing. Yeah, look at it. It's literally just a little tiny box. It's a shoe box. And they want me paying £50 a month on that when they're paying £100 a month on that. Look, you can fit 4 or 5 of them boxes inside of there and still have a bit of space going up.
Sounds like you're overcharging you for that.
Overcharging? Mate. Yeah. I put these signs up because they kept smoking spliffs over there in the hay bales. I'm like, are you for real? Come on now.
Bloody hell, man.
Yeah. So I went and put signs up. I put the fire extinguisher up. I fitted that door. I put all the signage down there so people know where we are. I've done all of that on the front for them as well. I fitted all the cameras, all these cameras up here. I installed them. Yeah, and look, it looks really good as well. I painted all the front of it as well for them last year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then
smoking fucking weed in a hay bale shed doesn't seem the brightest of ideas, don't you think? It seems a bit foolhardy. Very foolhardy, that, like, doesn't it?
So, what's left of the old yard that the old man used to have before he passed away? He's got like 6 properties across East Sussex. And like, look, this is what I've been dealing with, like I was saying earlier. So, like, they do that, and I'm like, you can't do that. We got cows and we got chickens and everything. And obviously, if they get hold of a little, look, there's a scrap there. They've left loads of that scrap over there. I'd love this. This is what I was talking about on Discord. Look at that. Look at that. I wouldn't go in there, mate. They haven't had it emptied for over 6 months.
Oh, Jesus, it'll be full of shit.
I don't use it. Let's just say that. I've made my own toilet and I use my own toilet. I shit in a bucket. Anyway, look at that telephone there. 12 volts. It's got a CB, an LB, and a note. You can link it up to the telephone lines as well. How cool is that? I'd love to have that little. That'd be awesome. That. Put it in a Faraday cage. So he's got loads of camping stuff and all the rest of it in there. It's chock-a-block. I don't know what's going on with it though. But look at the mess that they make. So I go around cleaning all their mess up. Look at this. He says to me, "Oh, I want you burning all that wood there." Are you taking the piss? Chris has said to her, "Can you get rid of all this stuff on the front over there?" Well, he hasn't actually. He said he'd get rid of it. He hasn't got rid of it. He's just moved it around here. Now, bearing in mind, yeah, look, like I said, we've got cows in there.
Self's communicating with the cows, giving them polite conversation. Just a bit of small talk, Sab. Small talk in the cows.
Can you see that? Look at the baby calves over there.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look. I can't see them. No, I've seen them. There we are. Just chilling there, relaxing.
Why's she laid down? What's going on over there? Is she all right? I get worried sometimes when they're just laid down like that. But yeah, and look, all this rubbish. They want me sorting it all out for nothing. For literally nothing. He turned up here. Went, it's not allowed to do the waste management. He rents that 40-foot container. He keeps bitching about it because he's not got electric in there. It's like, you don't pay for electric, so why would you get electric? Get yourself some solar panels and get yourself an inverter and some, a couple of batteries and whatnot. Get yourself a bit more self-sufficient on it. I've got Black Bee. She rents that for about, I don't know, £100 a month. He gets it real cheap because he's been here for many years. Like Richard, his name is. And we get along really well on that. Like. I get along with everybody else here as well. I'm pretty, you know what I mean? I'm tied in with them all. Anyway, so Peter has got all of this. He was renting me that, and taxman caught up with him for 60 grand worth of work.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. 60 grand worth of work, mate. Taxman wants his 25% cut. Can't afford it, can he?
I don't know. I mean,
he's about 3 grand in debt on his credit cards. He's about 2 months behind on the rent here as well. We're paying what he's got. Yeah, you see what's going on here.
Yeah.
So money's hit him real hard. And
what do you do? What do you do in that situation? What are his courts? His call going to be?
I'll just reply to B. Yeah, the council did offer me something. They said they'd put me on a waiting list for 2 to 3 years.
Nice.
Because I'm a young, fit man, apparently, at 43 years old. I'm a young, fit man, and I can fend for myself on the streets, is what they told me.
Young, fit man. Bloody hell.
Ridiculous,
you
isn't
are
it?
young, but
So yeah, everything's caught up with Pete, my good friend Pete, who I've been working with for a few years now. He dropped me off in France as well, actually, when I went out to France and did the off-grid thing out there as well. That was 10 years ago. So I've known Pete for a good 10 years now. Anyway, 10 years ago this year. April it would have been this year, 10 years. Anyway, it's all caught up with him. He kind of threw the towel in. He's took an overdose of a full box of antidepressants and then drank a bottle of whiskey on top. So he's not himself. Yeah. He hasn't been himself since that all kicked off 3 weeks ago, like 3 weeks. Yeah, about a month ago now, pretty much 3 or 4 weeks ago. Anyway, so he's handed the business over to his son, Leroy, who's 28 years old. And Leroy has basically turned up, Billy Big Man, right, I want you doing this, I want you doing that, and I want you doing this. And like, oh, we'll just spend 3 months building my business up.
Try to throw his weight around, yeah.
Yeah. Narcissistic, controlling, manipulative. He's like that, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that's not how things working, like, you know what I mean? I've got commitments. I've got to show taxman that I'm doing whatever as well, like, yeah, I can't just be working for nothing and all the rest of it. He wants to know, like, then taxman's going to be like, you've been working cash in hand, haven't you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to play that game. I told him I don't want to play that game. So, we can come to a gentleman's agreement, and I don't mind working for 50 quid a day and just let me be here. So I got my own workshop, you know what I mean? I'll throw a couple of hours for you and we'll sort your stuff out. I'll help you with this and I'll do that. We'll do odd jobs and that. But I got to do my thing as well. I got to earn my money and I got to do my thing as well. So, can we come to some sort of agreement? No. Well, if you're going to be like that about it, but why don't we set something up so, you kind of you work for us for 3 months, and then we'll get a team, and we'll set up Sam's workshop, and then we'll come and help you. I'm like, no, this isn't how things work. We can't do it like that. Because then taxman's gonna look and be like, you ain't done nothing for 3 months. You've been working cash in hand for 3 months. We're gonna investigate you. I don't want to play it. Anyway, come to crunch on Wednesday. He literally, no word of a lie, I'll show you. All kicked off. I got my little girl with me as well, 6-year-old. I got my little girl with me. They've had a play date. We've been off around the farm. We've done loads of stuff. And I was walking over to the house to like, you know, take the kids in to go and have lunch after we've done whatever. Yeah. He's here loading the van up with all the machines. And as I'm walking over, he shouted me and he said, hey, Sub. So I've come over and we literally stood here, like literally here. Yeah.
Who's squaring off with each other.
And he's saying like, so what are you doing? I'm like, mate, I don't know. Do you want me to pay the £50 a month rent, or do you want me to buy the box off you for £150? You know me. And I'll pick the box up and I'll move it down there somewhere, and I'll rent a little space off Chris. She doesn't mind letting me out, like you said, a freebie, so to speak. I'm not a freebie. I'm working for it.
I mean that like that, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though. But yeah, no, in the same kind of principle, I'll say it like kind of like that, so it makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, like I'm working a couple of hours each day, whatever, now to pick up that box and go move it somewhere else down past that gate, and I'll go and rent a bit of space, a bit of land, whatever over there, out of the way. It's kind of like that, like, yeah. I work and she gives me the freebie of the land, like, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, kind of like, I suppose. And he's like kicking off at me saying, no, I told you what to do. I told you what we have to do. And I'm like, oh, we can't do that though, mate. He kicks off. And I said, oh, mate, please don't. We've got the kids here and that. Like, can we not do this right now? He stormed off. He's come running from the corner of that box, come running over, grabbed a sledgehammer, smashed my lock off the door, smashed the camera and the light off the top there. That's inside now. So I come bouncing over and I'm like, I shoot the kids up in there. So I'm like, go on, quick, get in there, go and have your lunch. And Betty's like, what's going on, Daddy? I'm like, don't worry, I'm just going to go and sort this out. I come over here. I'm stood here. I'm stood right here. Right? And he's over there getting the machines. He comes bouncing this. I put this here yesterday. Right? He comes walking over here. He stood there. I'm stood here. And he's like that. You know, like intimidating me. Intimidating me.
Trying to intimidate you. Trying to get in your face.
Right? Yeah, trying to get in my face. And I just went like that. I just stood here. I didn't flinch. I didn't move away. And I just lifted my chin up like that. And I went, do it. If you're going to do it, do it. He's on license. He's still out. He's fresh out of jail, isn't he? He's on the medication. He's on medication for the heroin. He's an ex-heroin addict. He's drinking 20 cans of Stella a day, or whatever. He's I was going to say you probably see the cans in the van. To be honest, there's always cans of Stella, there's cans of Strongbow, and all the rest of it in the van. Right, yeah. Oh, he's moved all the spliffing up stuff as well off the side there. He had loads of like what they call them, raw skins and whatnot. He had all that up there on the dashboard. Yeah, that was all there on the dashboard. He's moved it all now, obviously, because I got the police involved. But yeah. So anyway, because I haven't flinched, he's kind of gone like, oh well, and I mean like full on rage, like full on lost control rage. He runs over there, and as you can see, that pile there, like you see that pile of bricks, that hardcore MOT, whatever you want to call it, pile of bricks. He's picked up one of them. This one. He's come charging at me with it. Full, like, at me like that, like. And I just went, fucking do it, man. And the thing is, this is what makes, right, listen to this. You're going to laugh your head off at this. He got in a fight a few months ago up on a job, and I was there on the job with him as well. Like,
I remember that.
Yeah. You remember all that kick off and all the rest of it?
I've seen that, yeah.
Well, one of the guys in that fight picked up a concrete thing and he came running at Lee with it. And Lee was like, you ain't got the minerals to do that. Well, when he picked that brick up and he came storming at me, I literally just stood there and I had my hand in my pocket as well. I had my hand in my pocket and I looked at him and went, bruh, you ain't got the minerals for that. The other two lads,
you got the minerals.
The other two lads here, they were laughing their heads. So I made him feel this big, genuinely, like after, you know, because he didn't actually do anything. And then he starts screaming at me, yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? You'd love it for me to go back in prison and you just take all of this and rah. And I'm like, no, man, you can keep all of this. I don't want to take over any of this. This is your business, you know what I mean? This is your gardening and all the rest of it business. I don't want to do that.
What he's doing is distorting reality. He's distorting it. for his
He's a
benefit.
controlling, manipulative. Yeah, he's a turd, basically.
Yeah.
He's a genuine.
So
He's a turd.
unfortunately, the reality is people like that exist. They walk amongst us, as Crazy John used to say. They walk amongst us.
So, right, this brings up a very valid point, right? And now, Mike, this is where it kind of goes.
Hopefully, he doesn't come back. Hopefully, well, even if he does, he
Someone's here. Someone's here. That should be. That's Carl. He's all right. He's a good lad. He's the one sorting the yard out, the old man's yard. Like, yeah, he's all right. He's a good lad. Anyway, so this brings a very good point. We've got a UK urban prepper, right? And there's got a good group over there. Like I said, Mike, drop your link in the chat, or Pink if you don't mind. And somebody with a spanner, just drop the link in for UK urban prepper. We've got a fantastic community over there. And this begs the question: if we do come to a situation of shit, it's the fan, right? And I know, like you've said it before, Dan. Ellen has said it before. Loads of people who know me, you've all said it like, "Well, shit, it's the fan. I'm going to come see you, Sab. I'll come live it."
I didn't say that.
Well, you can handle. Well, I know about your background in kickboxing, in the fights and stuff, so you can handle yourself. No, that much.
Yeah, I don't like using it though. I don't like fighting.
No, only like in a very last resort. That's like
that's the thing with martial arts. That's a genuine thing with martial arts, though. You know yourself. You have to be controlled because you've got more knowledge about that situation. You have to be in control of yourself. Because many times in my previous, I got into a fight. Well, they've instigated the fight, you know what I mean? When all the rest is out. And I've just kind of like, stood and folded or whatever. And then they come at me. And because obviously I'm quick with the reaction, I'm straight on it. I move out the way. I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? They go to swing and I'm just quick, mate. I don't know where. I don't even know myself. It's just
good
in
defense.
you, like.
That's defensive fighting. Defensive is really good when it comes to
But
fighting.
then they'll throw a punch, and because you've just watched that fist go past, I'll just grab the arm and I'll twist it up. You know what I mean? And then I'll put them on the floor or whatever. Then they're the victim. Then they use that against you, and you become the aggressor, so to speak. And they'll use that against you in that fashion. They really do as well. Like
they spin it. You see, they spin it like that's what they do.
because they do. Like that's what they do. They manipulate the situation. But anyway, so if we do come to like say shit, it's the fan situation, and the end of the world is happening, and you got to bunker down and all the rest of it, you got to bear in mind that there are going to be multiple of these people who are going to try and invade your space. They're going to try and take over what you've got. They're going to
take whatever you have, so they can survive.
Because like his attitude, Leroy's attitude is, I'll do what I want when I want, and you got nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about it. So, given like a really stressful, intense situation, unlike yourself or myself, for example, where I'm calm, collective, make a plan, already got a plan. Already done, do you know what I mean? Already done the legwork of being prepared for these situations, etc. They're going to want, because they're not prepared, because they can't think straight, because they're kind of like heads all over the place. First reaction that they're going to have is, I'm going to rob him. I'm going to take everything that he's got so I can provide for my family. One of his statements within the messages that we said, because I was trying to be very amicable without sharing and actually showing you all the messages, even though he said all the stuff that he said was really nasty. Some of the stuff in there was really nasty. And one of the comments was, you best believe that I will throw everybody under the bus to save my family and children. That's what he said. So you can see the sort of sentiment that these people have. Yeah. They are literally, it's one of them. So what you need to do is, now, something that I've got, and I've got real good friends. I've got a really good support network as in the background. And when I say that, I mean, I've got like 4 people, right? But these people know that if I ring up and I say I need help, I need that help. Yeah. Or if I ring up and say, how you doing? Things have gone a bit pot. I'm here for you. Come and meet me at such a place. I've got some stuff for you to help you to prepare. They know that they can rely on me to be at that place at that time in said location. And I'll help them out. And I'll set them up with their own little bug out bag, their own little bug out box, their own little, their own take and go and hunker down somewhere else themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm able to do that because I multiply on my provisions. And just to show Mike as well, just so Mike knows, obviously that in the box there, it isn't everything I've got, obviously. So I've got this little container unit. Now look, this is a nice little stash box. You wouldn't even know, right? Yeah, you wouldn't even know that everything that you need to live off grid is in that little box. Where are people going to turn up, and which ones are they going to actually raid first? What are they going to look for? Yeah, they're going to go. Yeah, they're going to go in houses. They're going to go in storage units and all the rest of it. They probably wouldn't if it was too difficult putting all these locks on. If it becomes too difficult for them to kind of get into it, they're not going to bother too much about it. Like they're just going to think, there can't be much in there. But like, yeah, look at all the little bits and pieces. Like, look, all the little spaces and stuff. Like, I've actually set out. Look at all the bloody machines. I'm not even joking you. Look at all the stuff I've helped them to build all of this. No word of a lie. Look at all the stuff that I've helped them. A quarter of these machines I've been on jobs with, and he said to me, about a quarter of this is actually fine. There's a generator there. There's another generator in there. There's another generator down there. Yeah, you see what I'm saying here? There's 3 generators straight away. Right? There's a rotor. All these Briggs and Strattons, all of these Briggs and Stratton machines, you can convert into a generator. Now look at them all. Even Strimmer engines, if you really wanted to, you're not going to get much power out of them. But if you really got some savvy about you, right, you can turn all of that. And there are some untold amount of Briggs and Stratton stuff in here, like, to be honest. Yeah. I fitted that door. But like,
your handiwork.
Yeah. Look, there's 2 more generators there, straight away. Yeah, I think there's another generator in here. There's a generator there as well. There's Briggs and Stratton, 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 Briggs and Stratton. All of them Briggs and Stratton. Well, that Mountfield engine is like a Briggs and Stratton. Yeah, they're pretty similar. What else have I got up here? I've got a bilge pump up here somewhere. Look, bilge pump. I've got one of these up here. This is mine. I got some gear. Look, I got all that wood. That's all my wood as well. I got all of that. That's what I used to actually build up all of this in here, inside of there. Yeah. I got another generator stashed. There's another generator stashed inside of that. You wouldn't even think. You just look at it. It's all boxes. There's a generator stashed in the inside of that, a little one. Yeah. You see, when I told you I've been building stuff for the past 5 years or so, this is what I've been doing. I've been helping other people to set up their little things. But also doing that, you get the privilege of getting your own little things as well. And just having them here on stash in the yard. So there's loads of stuff in there as well. But they seem to have they've taken the keys with them. So they're trying to keep me out of there. Although some of the stuff I got heated mats, 150 watts per square meter, and they are 3 square meters, so 450 watts. You can run that off an inverter, off some batteries. Arc welder. Like I said earlier, I've got an arc welder in here. I don't know which. That's not mine. It's a blue one. Mine is. Mine's like that, but a blue one. There's a generator. Jerry cans, loads of them. Air compressor in there. Sonic cleaners. One of them sonic cleaners is mine. I don't know where it is. It's in here somewhere. Briggs and Stratton machines. More machines. Oh my God.
Machines galore. Machines everywhere.
Machines galore, mate. Serious. Look. I'm privy to any of it. Look, I can walk in and just take it if I wanted to. Not that I'm not a see you next Tuesday. I'm not like that. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was saying to Eleanor earlier on. I mean, what do I do? Do I get the police here to actually assist me to get my stuff and going? I've got nowhere to kind of. This was kind of one of my little places to keep all of this sort of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? All these bits and pieces. So now I'm having to move it all. I've asked my friend.
Yeah, what happens if he comes back? What happens if he comes back? That's the thing. What's going to happen there?
This is it, like, yeah, he's going to kick off, and then he's going to be like, yeah, this is all mine, because Dad's going to give it all to me. And I'm like, yeah, but me and your dad had the gentleman's agreement for the past, like, few years. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we built this. I've helped you to build this. I've helped you to do all the work and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. It really is crazy. What do I do?
So it seems to me there's like a deep-seated tension and grudge there between you. You know what I mean? Like some sort of like beef.
What's the next plan of attack? So my next plan of attack now is I've just got my new allotment, which isn't actually too far away. It's literally 2 miles that way. towards town. Nice little allotment. And to answer Pink's question, no, I mean, they know I've got a channel. Do they ever bother coming and viewing it? Do they ever bother actually coming and being a part of this community that I've got?
Yeah.
Are they? They're narcissistic. Why would they come and spend an hour, 2 hours coming and watching what I'm doing? They're not like it.
They didn't care about anyone else other than themselves. You know what I mean? They didn't care.
Got it banged to a T there, see? You got it banged to a T there, Dan. Exactly that sentiment. Not bothered about me and what that was. Not so much not bothered, but they don't pay attention to what I'm doing. They don't give me any credit for everything that I've been doing. They don't eat. Well, his dad does, but his dad's just done what he's done, like, yeah. And now Lee's taking over. Lee's the one. And
It's tough, isn't it?
Froze. He's froze.
His Wi-Fi keeps messing up.
turd, isn't he?
There he goes again.
Hey, lad. What's he doing? He's making the sandwich.
Well, I just cooked some eggs right here. Just cooked some eggs.
Don't blame me, to be honest.
Look at that. Look at all that goodness in that sandwich. It's going to taste good. How about you put loads of spices in there as well, make it all full of flavour.
I was just going to say turmeric, cracked black pepper, sea salt, and a bit of
you see? Yeah. All the goodness right there.
That's it.
Fucking hell, you'll be living like you go feasting wasabi or live like a king, eating like, bloody hell. Eat much better than Audi.
Nice
fresh eggs.
Yeah, fresh eggs. Born yesterday. Sorry, you call them eggs. I call them chicken abortions.
Chicken abortions. Freaking. I'm gonna fry up some chicken abortions today. Like fry them up and hoist some black pepper in there and fucking turmeric and sea salt.
You can even have fresh meat if there was a butcher's there.
Seasoned chicken abortions on the menu.
Hello, Sue. Hello, Angie. Angela. Sorry. Hiya.
Angela, Sue.
Luke,
hello, Sue.
I was meant to say hello to Luke earlier when he first come in. Neo, that's Neo, by the way. Luke is Neo. So hello, everybody.
Hello, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hello to all the lurkers obviously watching as well, because we've got 19 people watching at the minute, and it seems to, as usual, we've got about 4 or 5 people chatting, and the rest is watching. So
yeah,
how many is watching?
That's how it works, mate.
19 people watching at the minute.
It's a good number. It's a good number there.
Do you know what, UK? Look, see, this is what I was saying earlier. This is what I was saying earlier. Dan, how long have you known me on YouTube?
Probably around just over 3 years, nearly 4 years. Well, nearly 4 years, actually, I think.
How many times have I ever asked for any donations or my channel being monetized or anything like that?
Never. Never.
I don't know. I don't know about GoFundMe. I don't even know how to set a GoFundMe up and how to do it, and that means advertising it. That just makes me feel like I'm begging. It goes against who I am, really. I know what you're saying.
It goes against your principles.
GoFundMe take most of the money.
So on that note, this is what I've been saying for the past year now. I don't want to beg. I don't want to borrow. I'm not a thief, right? It's as simple as that. I'm a man of honour, integrity, and all the rest of that comes with that, right? Yeah. Look at this stuff that I make some really good gear. I really do make some fantastic stuff. Look, I do the Lichtenberg. I got a set of shelves there. Look. I got a nice set of shelves made out of scrappy board. I've done the Lichtenberg on them. They look really cool. Look, obviously they're all just in here on stash at the minute. Like I did have them all nicely laid out in there. Right, look, I got some really, really beautiful lamps. Look at that. You stick a light unit on the back of that. Look beautiful, yeah. On the bottom, and oak bark, right? It's strong. Fall apart. That's been cured for about 2 years. That I got some really nice bits and pieces that I use. Right, look at these lamps. Look at that, beautiful. Got the light unit built into it already and everything. And I get where is it? I got the Edison bulbs. You know the antique and really nice. They gives a nice warm glow off them bulbs. Yeah, I've got packs of them bulbs. I've got other lamps as well. Look at this. Like, serious. I do some spectacular work with my workshop. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been building. This is why I do my workshop, because I like to make and create. Look, I got some really good stuff in there. I got these. Hang on, let me shuffle a little bit. I don't want to shuffle too much because I have to shuffle it all back around on Monday again. Look, that's ready to put a base on it. I got the bases ready as right. So I make it. I do Lichtenberg. I'm making a lovely lamp. It's beautiful. I got like clock faces. Yeah, look, I can make clocks. Look what I've been doing. The old, as I got them originally, they were just blank. I've done the epoxy resin into them, so they look. I'll just get some Brasso and I'll just clean them back up again. Do you know what I mean? They look good. Look,
You should make some toilet seats, Sab.
Look, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, make a toilet seat. What time of day is it? It's poo time. Look, I make some really nice, some really cool stuff I make. And this shop is about a tool to do the Lichtenberg with. Warning, high voltage. These guys have seen me do the Lichtenberg on my live streams and stuff. I've actually done wood burning, fractal wood burning on my live streams previously. Just so I show off exactly what I'm doing. Now, this is where it stands with me. I don't want to beg. I don't want to borrow. What I do is I've set my Shopify up. I've literally got Shopify. I've got my online shop. This is what I do. Hang on, let me go to it. Shopify. There we go. Right, look. Obviously, without showing too much, and I haven't set it up properly yet. I literally just paid for it this month. Another part of my money I've invested in myself for. There we go. Log in. I got Shopify. I got my own online store. It isn't even set up properly yet. I haven't had time of day really. I've just done it this month. £25 a month it costs. I got free tasks. Still got free tasks for the setup point of sale. I got the setup guide. I've done 2 of the 15 tasks, so I can import customers. Yeah. Streamline your migration to Shopify. I can get all a re-platforming journey with the apps and synchronizing their store datas. You know, like eBay, Amazon, and you know what I mean. Everything that you do on Facebook, and get inspired to launch a business. Browse existing Shopify stores that inspire you, right? So I've done that already. I've already done a bit of. I know a couple of people. Obviously, I've got a bit of online community where I do. Other people have got their little store that they've set up. So look, fractal wood burning. Using a high voltage transformer, I burn fractal patterns into wood. Each piece is handmade from locally sourced hardwoods and totally unique. Look, this guy does it. Charcuterie boards and all that sort of stuff. Tables and yeah, this is what I do. This is a guy called Bruce Burns Wood Shop. Right, yeah, Bruce Burns Wood Shop. And he's in America. He's not actually in the UK. So this is what I thought. Well, if he's in America, I don't really know anybody else in the UK. I genuinely, who else do you know in the UK that actually got a shop that sells fractal wood burn stuff?
Nobody. I haven't seen any.
Not many. There can't be many at all. I doubt there's anybody in East Sussex where I live. So I've got a whole county to myself. If not, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, there must be a couple of people out there. You find them on Etsy and Folksy and various other, Pinterest and so on and so forth. But they're using somebody else's platform to sell their gear on. I actually want to build my own platform. So if you want to support me, you don't just give me money. You don't just make a donation. You buy a product from me. Therefore, you're getting something. I send it out to you. I package it up really nice. I'll send it to you on a 3-day delivery.
It's all handcrafted and hand packaged by yours truly.
So you actually get something yourself from me, as in a way of, I've done the work. Here you go. I've built a wonderful item. You can give me custom jobs and all the rest of it.
And it's a labour of love. It's a labour of love as well. All made with love by Sab's fair hands.
I also spent 25 quid this week getting all my business cards made up.
That's Sandy Camp, that did. All made by Sam's hands, yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it. You're embarrassing him, Eleanor. What are you doing?
Stop it. stop. Shush, the boys are here. You know I love you.
The lads are in the other shed.
Stop it. The boys
It's all
are
red in the
here.
face.
Oh. 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 I got a logo. Thank you, Mike. Already on this. Hang on a second. Here's my there's my new logo, look. So I've made my logo.
Workshop.
Yeah, there you go, see? I've done my logo. Hang on. Can I make this full screen? How do you make it solo layout? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I've made a nice little logo for myself there, see, that's pretty good. I like it. I've been doing this. I've been
What's
getting
that
on
little
for it.
writing? I can't make that out. The small writing, I couldn't make that out.
Squint. Just squint and you'll see it. But look, move your face right close to the.
You bastard.
Get one of these.
I get flying with this. Like I said, I can sort all my little personal problems out. I can get back on track, and I can put lots more back into the community as well. Like, it isn't just about asking for donations. It isn't just about doing super chats on my live streams and all that kind of crap. Like, yeah, not really about that, to be honest with you. I'm genuinely, it goes against everything that I am. But look, I've got all this stuff here, like I was saying, as I was saying anyway. Let's go back to what I was saying. So I've got all that stuff there. It isn't just that, though, obviously. I've got all the stuff here in the workshops that I need to reclaim now, about a quarter of the bloody workshop. No, I've nowhere to put it, though, have I? I spent 140 quid last Sunday. I went and got my CBT license for my motorbike. I've got a Sim Fiddle 2 4-stroke 125cc motorbike there, and I got all the gubbins and everything else to get it back on track as well. Like, I got that little box trailer there to do up as well, and there's about 20 bin bags, and that you can see the bin bags are underneath as well. I got one of them electric scooters there. I got so much gear now. It's like, where do I put it? How do I store it? I've got untold 2 or 3 times more off-grid living stuff than I actually need, really. Don't really need most of it, but as any prepper will tell you, it's better to have and not need than it is to need and not have.
It's true. It's true.
2 or 3 of everything.
It's just hard work, isn't it?
B wants a product. She wants a chopping board with B Devon life etched on it, please.
I've got a chopping board there, actually. Nice oak one. I got some beach ones as well. They sell for about 20 to 50 pounds, depending the thickness and all the rest of it.
Oh, do you remember that thing you made for Dreaded? Do you remember that? That thing that you made for her?
Little tobacco rolling board, you mean?
Yeah, the brown leaf rolling board. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That
it was. I did like that. Was cool. Yeah, I was like, and that thing. And then you brought me that. I've still got that actually. The cup holder. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your placemat? Where's your cup placemat? Yeah, where is it?
There. It's right there. This is Sab made me this. He made me that. Helena. Chat. Look.
Yeah.
There you are. I like the green.
It's glow in the dark. That put it under the lights. It's glow in the dark.
Epoxy resin, yeah, looks awesome. Man.
What was that? 152.
Man of my word, told you I'd make you something little. You were like, oh, just make me something little. I don't know. And we always seen you drinking your cups of tea on the live streams, didn't we? And I was like, I know what I can make you.
Sab, no, you nailed it right on the part there, didn't you, Sab? You nailed it.
I did. No, this is what I'm doing. I take notice of what, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I make a gift for somebody, I'm like, I don't even tell you what it is I'm doing. I'm just like, I've got a good idea. I know what you'd appreciate. Yeah.
People think, but Sab thinks 10 steps ahead or whatever. Sab thinks, he's on it straight away. Instantly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually. That'll last years, that thing. It's quite durable as well. Last a long time.
That's what I'd like to bring Well, I'll drop you a little link on Discord, UK Urban Prepper, Michael and Mike, aka Mike.
I've just had a look at this channel. It looks interesting.
And I do need a little bit of a boost of a help. As you can see, I've set out most of the legwork. I've set it all up. I've paid for it, etc. Do you know what I mean? I haven't spent my money on drink or drugs or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I've spent most of my money has been on my kid and setting myself up for business. And that's what, even being homeless, even not knowing what's going on the next step, I still set these things up. I still prepare myself for these situations to happen in the future. Because I know I will get there. I have the determination. I have the willpower. I have the strong mindset. I am clear. I am focused. We have turds in our life who come along and try pulling rugs from underneath of us. But I'm very well aware of these people. Yeah, I'm very well aware of these people in these situations. So, therefore, I'm still preparing. I'm still doing the hard work. I'm still doing the graft. I'm still getting onto it. Yeah. You have to. Because otherwise, you know, it's either you sink or you swim, isn't it? It really is like a sink or swim situation, you know? And if I just stop doing what I'm doing, I'm going to sink. That's how I feel. I'll end up sinking. And I don't like the thought of sinking, to be very honest with you. I have a 6-year-old little girl that I need to be there for. I have commitments. I have family that I need to be there for. I have all of this. I've got a great community of people here on YouTube, you know? Dan hasn't been on YouTube for quite a while, but yet I do a live stream and here he is. Bang! Hello, Dan. Pull out the stops. He's literally pulled out the stops today to come on my live stream and put himself like out there again, like, you know. And thank you for that, Dan.
Put myself back out there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. And well done, mate. Honestly, well done. You've done really well coping with everything that you've been through, losing a family member and very close family member and everything. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? You've done really well, mate. And you know, I've always been. I've kept reaching out to you as well. Like as I said, I would do. I've kept to that promise. And every now and every couple of weeks and whatnot, I'm like, hey, you all right? Oi, Iggy, oi, what are you doing?
Sab's a man of his word. He said he'd always be there, and look where he is. He always reached out to us, you know. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm just like, you know,
that's the way it should be.
I'm getting by.
Do you know what? And I'll say this as well for look, like I did promise this as well. No, just to prove a point here. I did say the other day on my Discord for the UK Prepper Network, and look, it's there. I promised I would do it so I can pop in more often and chat with you and all the rest of it.
Can I have the link to your Discord? Can you send it to my phone?
I'm not on his Discord either. Yeah, I'm not on there either. You can put it in the chat.
Message be in Facebook
if you want.
with it.
I don't use Discord. I don't use it for personal messaging and all the rest of that. I don't use it like that.
I know that.
Or if you mean
it's like a business type deal.
No. I literally just use it to go on other people's Discord channels. To go
all right, okay.
Chatting other people's. I just go off and chatting other people.
Fair enough.
Right.
No, I don't use it myself. You could send me a message on there and I'll just ignore it, to be honest with you. I won't really chat on there. It's no point. You got me on social. Listen, I don't even use Instagram. I have not got an Instagram account. I don't use Instagram. Genuinely, I don't even have an Instagram account. I'm not about that, right? Yeah.
No, me.
I've got Facebook.
No, I don't do Instagram.
I got Facebook and Messenger. I got Facebook with the Facebook Messenger, and I use Facebook itself just for marketplace, for buying and selling. That's all I use Facebook for. Don't really make any posts on there. As you look on my Sebastian Kelvin Willerton is my name. And if you go on my Facebook, you'll see I'll put 2 posts up in 5 years. That's it. The last post was kittens, and that was that was it. So I don't use Facebook like that. I'm not really, you know what I mean? I'm not about that. But I do got WhatsApp. So if you've got me, like Dan knows, if you've got me on the Facebook, you can message me via Messenger. I keep that open for friends and family. That's what I do. Yeah. And I got WhatsApp, which is tied in obviously to my phone number, and that was just for my little girl up in Stoke-on-Trent because they asked me to do that. They asked me, do you know what I mean? Otherwise, I probably wouldn't do WhatsApp as well. But because I've got it, I use it. Yeah, so you can video call, we can chat with each other, we can send each other messages, you can send stupid emojis and gifs and stuff like gifs, as in like the emoji gifs, like them things. Yeah. So yeah, that's I'm not really
And for
networking
other people,
like
has
that.
got your email.
The network situation, like I've got email, obviously. Yeah, I've got a couple of email addresses you can contact me on. Like that's not a problem. Krabastian@gmail.com. That's my main email address that I've got on my phone that I visit quite often. So, oh, hang on, somebody sent me a message and I haven't replied to it in long. Bear with me 1 second.
14.
So he's just took me an hour, like literally about an hour to reply to that WhatsApp message. Because I'm busy doing this. I don't like being distracted. So if I'm doing one thing, I like to crack on with one thing. I'm having a bit of a chill day today. I've spent so much, like I say, I spent like 11 hours yesterday working autograph. I need to wash some clothes.
Hence why you're live. Just chillaxing with your folks online.
Genuinely, I feel dirty, mate, because I've been working so much this past 2 or 3 days. I need a wash. I could do with a decent shower. I could do with a night in the bloody hotels. You know what I mean? Or so in a travel lodge or something. Oh, wow, that would be amazing if I could just have like a night. I've been living.
Just use wipes. You could always use their wipes. Wipe yourself down with. Wipe yourself down and that with them white wipes you can get. Do that.
What do you think I've been doing? I got my towel there. I do wash. I got a towel there. I got loads of towels. I got all that. Look, it's all in there. It's all in my bag. All my wash stuff's in there. I got Lynx shower gel and all the rest of that kind of. I got hand sanitizers and all the rest of it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not exactly. I mean, I'm not dirty. I just feel like I've not had a long soak in the bath. I've not had a shower in 3 weeks, man. I've just been strip washing every night in here. I can't get into bed without washing my feet first. I can't go to bed with dirty feet. I literally have to put a bucket. I get my flask of hot water. I empty it into a dog bowl that I've got there. Like genuinely, I got the 2 dog bowls, like one for washing my hands and one for washing my feet. Like seriously, that's what I do. No word. I got a dog bowl, and I've been filling that up halfway with hot water. I've been getting my Lynx shower gel or my little pots of shower gel. You know them little them little ones that you get from like, hotels and stuff. Yeah. And I've been having like a good, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same as having a nice, relaxing bath or shower. It's just not the same. It's just not the same, mate. It just doesn't. I just don't.
It doesn't even come close. It doesn't even come close. That doesn't come close.
I've had the same socks on there for 2 or 3 days, man. I need some clean socks. That's why I'm washing all my socks in the bloody bucket. I've literally just washed them all. I've given them a good wash, and then I rinsed them, and then I'm washing them again. So that they're clean again now. Look, they're actually clean now. I just need to give them a good rinse now, and then dry them on that tonight. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight. I'll be sat there drying, proper wring them out like mad, and then I'll dry them on top of my. So I've got some
wringing them out. Get all the fucking wetness them. The boost.
But yes, Mike. So
you want to watch my socks, but hell, you wouldn't even want to go near my socks.
I'll drop you a little message in Discord now, and actually, like right now, look, I'll go on there. There's my tab there, ready for it. Straight away, UK Urban Prepper Network. And we'll do a little GIF.
If there's another meetup this year, you going to it?
Oh yeah, true right, I am, mate. After last year's meetup.
That was a good one. I'll be definitely going if there is another one. I would imagine there would be, because why not? You know what I mean?
Hey, what are you doing with that pipe? You're not putting on the bin, are you? You all right? So what are you doing with that pipe? You're not putting it in the bin, are you? Yeah. I was. Do you know what I was thinking yesterday as well? You can't get rid of them gas bottles, can you? Well, them are not yours. Well, they belong to him. Yeah. Well,
I guess Sab's
whatever,
friend.
like, yeah, whatever they're doing. Like, yeah.
Sab's on the
Horse,
scrounge.
black horse rammer as well. How much did you want for that? A tenner.
Fucking blood
Eleanor,
sugar's
you
way too
should live
high.
off the grid and live off the land like Sab.
I can't,
Yeah,
mate.
right, that's what I mean. I'll have that off you for a tenner.
Got
mate.
too many
Okay.
things wrong with me,
I
mate.
need it for a bit of land I'm doing. I'm going to go and
Got
put
to.
over
Can't do it.
Fair
them,
enough.
them fence. You see the fence post things over there? Yeah. Let us know if you think about a price or something like that. Yeah?
It's fucking shit.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
old.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, well, give us a nudge if you make your mind. You know what
I
I
just
mean?
done my blood sugars and it
I'll
says
put it- I'll put it-
dangerous.
Sab's a compass.
Put them well to use, I could, like, yeah.
Dangerous.
Right.
What is
Yeah,
it, in the
too
red?
high.
In the red.
No, in the on this
Bloody
one
hell.
it's yellow. On that one it's yellow. Yellow is the danger.
Bloody hell, that's not. Well, it could be worse. It could be red. It could be worse. It could be in the red. That would be bad. But you know,
No, the red
yellow's
is low.
not exactly great.
On this, red is yellow, low. Yellow
Oh,
is
right.
the ice you can
So
go.
green will be
Green's normal.
right.
Man of my word, I don't talk shit. What did I say earlier on, Eleanor, when I said to him, if I ask for something over there, how much is he going to charge me for it? Yeah, gives a tenner for that. Told you. just to prove a point, that was like, yeah, just to prove a point.
You're a conversationalist, Sab. You're good at talking. You're good at talking.
I'm not
You got
shy.
some
I'm not
you got the
shy.
charisma there. Yeah. You're
Let's see what
a
Mike's doing.
socialist.
There you go.
Not
There's
not
a
that
picture
kind
of
of
Mike
socialist, but you
Thursday.
know what I mean.
There's Mike. So if you go over to UK Urban Preppers channel and you see him live and whatnot, that's Mike over there. Look, blowing him all a kiss. Look. There you go, bro.
Oh fuck it! If I die from diabetes,
So-
I die from diabetes. I mean, high blood pressure. Yeah,
Diabetes.
I've got diabetes as well. Yeah. You can't live forever, can you?
No, that's true. Yeah, I've learned that living forever is not. It's never can. It's impossible. You can never. No one can live forever.
I hear you there, Mike. with the
That's always around the corner. It's lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
I hear you with that though on the Insta.
But
just
anyways,
even
yeah, I don't want to go down.
Yeah, I know.
just so I can advertise my,
Absolutely
my
full.
my shop items and stuff doing the Instagram. I've never really set it up, you see, so I'm really kind of like it's kind of one of them. I've got so much on. I've got so much doing at the minute. It's going to take me a couple of weeks now to recalibrate, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
It is. It's going to take me, and that's what I was saying in Discord on Mike's channel. On his Discord, I was saying, well, it's happened again, and this has happened, and now I'm kind of like I'm going to have to reset and the bug out box number 2 because this is like a bug out box what I got here. This isn't the work. This isn't like a proper workshop now. It wasn't a proper workshop. If I'm living here as well, it's a bug out box, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had workshop number 1, we had workshop number 2, we had bug out box number 1, and now we got bug out box number 2 on its way.
Don't worry, something might work out. You might get a bigger box and be off.
Well, I got the trailer as well.
His
Did you
little bit of
see?
land that he like rents, yeah.
Yeah, did you see the trailer, Mike? So, like as you saw, I got loads of wood there already. I've got OSB board. I've got all the rest of that sort of stuff. Here, I'll come and show you again, just so you get a bit of a quick rescan. I got loads of wood over the back there as well, like beading wood, I suppose, like that sort of like like roof baton sort of stuff. Like yeah, it's that. I got loads of roof baton. This stuff here.
When he goes walkabout, his Wi-Fi goes mad.
But this here, it's not. Look, my feet.
Yeah.
Froze.
But the hitch is
He'll
there,
come back. He'll be back. There he is.
He's back. He's back.
The hitch is here. So like, I don't know what to do with it really. It's kind of one of them. I'm a bit stuck with it because it's not exactly big enough to lay down. I'm gonna have to make it a bit longer on the back arm.
Yeah, but then
that's just
it won't be balanced.
Sleeping. So if I make it so the sleeping compartment's at the top, yeah, and then I got storage in the bottom, and then I got fold-out stuff, like Murphy bars. You know when you pull down a Murphy bar, you know what I'm talking about there? A Murphy bed, a Murphy bar, all that kind of.
You can
It's all
put,
fold-out stuff.
you can put a fold-out platform on the back of it, then it'll stay balanced to make it longer, if you know what I mean.
Search on this as well. You can actually have a trailer on the back of a 125cc,
Yeah, I know you can.
but it's not very big at all. It's not big at all. Carl's on his way. He's back off out again.
As long as the trailer doesn't weigh more than the vehicle that's towing it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because obviously it'll jackknife, won't it?
Well, it'll push it, yeah. You won't be able to
it'll
stop.
jackknife, and obviously the weight as well. When you go to stop, it's got the extra weight pushing you while you stop.
Yeah,
It'll what is it? It'll impede the improvement of your brakes. Yes, etc., etc. Yes, I've read into it. And like a trailer tent. I suppose you could do like a little trailer tent, so you could fold it out on a trailer. You could do it like that, like a fold-out trailer tent. Yeah, I'm thinking about extending it up and backwards, so to speak. But then you've got to think about stability, and that's to go on the back of a car. That isn't for my bike trailer. That isn't going to be a motorbike trailer. That's literally going to be for a car. And I'm thinking about putting it on the bit of land that I'm claiming. Like as you've just heard, I've just been talking to him about getting them fence posts and all, you know, and finishing off doing the fencing and that, like for that. Yeah. I've got my allotment as well. So there's an idea.
You'll be all right, mate. You'll be all right. It'll work out.
Oh, I know. We'll get there. Anyway, right. Give it 10 minutes and I'm going to wrap it up because I did say I was only going to do about an hour and I've been on for 3 hours.
Been on for 3 hours. It was probably I came on, so just doing a bit longer.
I've had my lunch. I've eaten all the rest of my eggs. They're now empty. I can take the box back to her and she'll fill them back up for me.
Fresh eggs for tomorrow. Freshies.
12
fresh chicken abortions.
Chicken abortions, yeah.
I was just thinking to do some food, but I can't now.
Yeah, well.
So I'm out of the loop. What's been going on YouTube these days? Because I've been away for a while. Pop back here and there though, but I haven't been. Same old.
Oh, I got a nice little one for you. You know Tim?
Yeah.
Tim now has a spanner for my chat.
All right. I wouldn't know because Tim has me blocked, so I can't see him anywhere and anything. So
yeah. I know. Well, all the drama that went on and all the rest of that kind of went on, and I took my little break away from YouTube for that couple of 3 months to go and build a workshop and just be like, I can't be doing with all of this. I'm off and away. I'm doing my thing now. Watch, and I'll come back when I pretty much built it, which I did. Man of my word, you know what I mean? Say I'm going to do something, and I did it. But so right, here's the situ. I did get a bit of grief from one of our frequentials, we'll say, from one of our. He lives not far from you. Let's just say that. Don't mention any names. You've seen him on the bus.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
Right. Anyway, so he was giving me a bit of jip about having Tim on the channel.
I didn't know about any of that.
But I asked said person to like kind of like, can we what's going on there? Eh? It seems a bit nefarious. We shall remove that from the situation. Thank you very much, sir. We shan't be having them lying around while you're in a raging mood, threatening
remove
to kill and stab people. We shall put that in my gear. Thank you very much. That goes in the cutlery drawer where it belongs. Thank you. But no, I was getting a bit of grief from said person about the fact that I'd given Tim a spanner. Now, my sentiment about this, as I will say, is everybody deserves a second chance. And Tim has been warned. If you're listening to
that's true.
You know, you get this as well. You understand what I'm saying here. I don't care if they all taking doing whatever and going off and having their own little drama channels. Off you pop, do whatever, right? Yeah. And yes, there is the element of maybe Tim's just here to come and collect data, to spy on us, and to relay information back over to his drama channels, whatever. That's if he is. I don't know. He might not be. But Tim seems to have come back, and he's popped his head up and he said hello, and he's not been sly about it. You know what I mean? He's come with his own channel, Tim, the Watchman, by the way. If anybody's interested, that's Tim. But I've told Tim, this is your second chance now. All right? Please don't mess it up. Yeah, don't cause any drama, because everybody deserves a second chance, don't they? Everybody does. We all make mistakes, but
It's a redemption arc for Tim. It's like a redemption arc.
I suppose if you want to put it like that, yeah. But we all make mistakes, and we all make mistakes for a reason, and that reason is to learn from our mistakes.
Perfect. Nobody's
If you
perfect.
like me, making and
that's it, you
creating,
learn,
I'll be making a lamp, right? Yeah. And I'll have made the lamp in a certain way the first time round, and I'll have thought, I've done that completely wrong. But what I'll do is I'll make it completely different the next time, because I know I'll learn from the mistake of what I made from the first time round of making that lamp.
1 minute.
Yeah. So maybe I drilled the hole in the wrong place. Maybe
that's why we're on here on this earth. We'll learn mistakes. We'll make mistakes on this planet, then we'll die. Then we'll come back again. Then we're do better.
And as it happens, and as it goes,
I don't want to get into that, but yeah, sorry.
I ain't seen anybody else offer Tim that kind of second chance. All I see is people shunning because of the mistakes that he made. Now, Tim has that opportunity now to come and say, yes, guys, I made a big mistake. I'm real sorry for everything that went on. I'm here to correct my ways, to correct my errors, or whatever else as well. That's fine.
Exactly that, yeah.
You know, so...
The important thing is, as long as you take accountability, for what you've done and that, then that's the first step. Taking accountability.
That's exactly something else I always do as well. If I make a mistake over here at the yard, like I put some food down for the dog, and the dog went off, and then the dog had diarrhea, and Chris was like the farmer. She was like, my dog was up at like 2 o'clock in the morning having diarrhea. Oh, I don't know who put food down. No, I could have passed the book, and I could have said, well, they leave crap out all the time, and there was a McDonald's bin bag full of, a bin bag full of McDonald's stuff. Maybe the dog. I could have passed the book if I really wanted to, but no. Yeah. I was accountable for my actions, and I said I put some food down for the dog. It could have been me. It could have been me that happened. Like, do you know what I mean? Maybe there was something in there because I put spices in my food and stuff like that. Maybe the dog had eaten something that had some turmeric or paprika, and it didn't agree with the belly. Yeah. Put my hands up. Took accountability. Like you say, that's what it's about. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here on this planet to do. Like you said, it's to make these mistakes, it's to correct our mistakes and learn from them. So, yeah. So just to put that all out there, and you understand exactly what's going on with the Tim situation. Welcome back, Tim. Don't bugger it up this time, please, and just hold your hands up, take accountability, and apologise. And I'm sure most people here will accept your apology and will invite you back in again.
Don't know him.
When the sad reality is, though, there are people out there that they don't you know what I mean. Some people don't accept that, and they're just like, whatever. That's the thing. It depends on the person, though. Some people are more accepting than others.
Well,
he's never done anything to me, so I haven't got a problem with him. He's always been okay with me, but it is, yeah.
Well, I never had any trouble with Tim either. He got caught up in a group of people who were causing dramas and having their own little things, and he got caught up in that. And maybe within that group himself, maybe they've all shunned him back out of that little drama group himself, and now he's reaching out to the original people from 4 or 5 years ago when we first all met and whatnot on here. You get me? Makes a lot of sense, really, to be honest. Right, let me rinse my socks.
In group, out group, dynamics. It's very interesting in psychology, that.
I am genuinely washing myself. I'll show you. Look,
I can't say nothing.
So I'll just give him a good rinse again.
Ooh.
Yeah. Can't stand having dirty socks on for 2 days, man. Right, give him a good squidge.
So I'd like clean socks on his feet. No dirties inside.
And like going to bed as well, I can't have bits in my bed. It was like an OCD thing.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's horrible, isn't it?
yeah, honestly, I can't. Like when the kids are eating food in the bed, and I'm like, you do realize that food's got to go moldy, and you're sleeping in it. I can't do it.
Oh. Like a clean environment to sleep in.
I hate a gritty floor, but I have no choice because I've got a dog, so it's a nightmare.
Right, and that's them clean, nice and clean now. See, nice and clean. And what I did was to actually clean them. Look, this is what I did. So I got this big pan with the handle on it on the top, as you can see. I turn it that way, and I lean the handle so it doesn't actually burn. And I put it all offset as well, look. And then I'll fill that with water, get it boiling basically, and then put some washing up liquid. I've actually got some proper detergent as well, to be honest. I filled up one of them washing up liquid bottles with Persil or whatever, like, yeah, that sort of thing. And then I give it a good squidge in there. I put it all in there, and I let them soak for about an hour or two, like you do, and just let them all soak for an hour or two, let all that kind of dirt come out. And then I got it's probably over here somewhere, I can't think where it is. I get one of these sticks, and I put another stick and screw it like that, so you got like a T section, yeah, like that. And I'll make that, and then I'll put that stick in there, and I'll just give it that. Yep. So it washes it in there, and I'm not burning my hands or whatever in hot water, like, yeah. And then I'll squidge all them out, and I'll empty that water over there, underneath the cabin over there, you can see. And then fill it up with one of these. I got one of these. I've even put the little vent on the back. I screwed one of them and put one of them in the back. Yeah, just so when you're pouring out, it's not glug, 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 glug and going everywhere. It actually gives an airflow, which also doubles up with if you get yourself a 12-volt sump pump. If you've got like a big vat of water, then you can drop the sump pump in with a pipe that goes into that, and then the 12-volt sump pump will fill that up. Yeah, so yeah, it's like, yeah, that sort of way. Like that also goes, once you've filled it up or you use the sump pump, put that container. I've got some more in there. I've got 4 of them altogether. I can put it on the roof up there, and then you've got gravity fed for the taps. Yeah, so you can actually do the sink on it, and then put one of them containers underneath and put the drain into the container so you can empty it out later on. And look, there's lots of bits of pipe and stuff like that I got in there because I didn't actually finish it. Because then he's kicked off. I'm halfway through it, and I built it pretty sturdy. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's not going anywhere. That's proper built in there. It's nice and sturdy. And I've even done like the cross section frame to give it extra support. Look, you see what I'm saying? So it holds it on both ends. Pretty good. So yeah, that's what I was thinking about using. So I've got an outdoor sink I can actually use. And then yeah, I'm just rinsing them, and now I'll just ring them. I get my pair of socks. They're nice and clean now. Look, you can see, nice and clean. And I get my pair of socks. I'll double them over together.
They look like similar to the ones you got.
Which
remember the ones you got?
No, I don't remember which one. The Dobby socks.
I think they had writing on saying on that ass or something. They had on that ass.
Oh yeah,
they had that writing on there. I think it's that.
I would subscribe to the on that ass, which is underwear, and I was getting once a month to send you a pair of boxers and a pair of socks and the limited edition sort of stuff. And I'd saved that Space Theme ones, wasn't it? Space Theme, yeah, they were like spacey theme ones, I'd saved them. I'd actually saved them brand new, and because go on, Dan, explain the sock situation so everybody knows.
Dan in socks.
Yeah, I think.
Listen carefully.
Some people here that haven't got a clue, but I used to. Yeah, basically, whenever I had a wank, I would ejaculate onto the socks, black socks especially, because then it shows up more on them. Like the stainage shows up more in the black socks. But I haven't actually done it on socks in quite a while now. I use a tea towel. So I've been using that for quite some time, and it's all like horrible
What, the
looking
same one?
and like hard.
Stiffened
It
arm,
weighs
yeah.
twice as much as it did when before.
Oh,
I
So
used it for that purpose.
Urbageddon this
the
year,
same one, yeah.
Urbageddon this year, you all know what to bring Dan as a gift when we go to Urbageddon this year.
his towels and socks.
I
Yep,
got him
that's
socks
it.
last year, so we got to get him a new tea towel this year.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to think outside the box. Yeah, like tea towels, socks. You know, and you can just use your imagination. Then when there's a meetup, then you can gift it to us in person as well. And if you're lucky, I might go into the bathroom, the toilets there, and have a bit of a tug, and prison
Hey,
it.
Mike, is
Yeah.
Mike still in chat? Let me just set my laptop. I've been abusing the chat again as well. Sorry, I do apologise, everybody. There we go. I'm here, so I'm reading chat now. And Luke's still here, Mike's still here, Sue Lynn's, we've got Pink still here, Nathan Winwood. Hey Nathan, how we doing? Yep, you're here, Mike. There's a pretty good idea. So if I don't know if
A man's got to pleasure himself somehow. A man's got to pleasure himself somehow.
Without me sitting down and actually grabbing the link and showing you what. If you look for Urbageddon, and it's on. Oh, what event? What event is it? What the Eventbrite? If you look at Eventbrite, we set it up in Stoke-on-Trent at the Birch's Head Hotel. We had it at last year.
Yeah.
On October the 17th, 18th, wasn't it? Yeah, 18th of October last year. I've got a good memory, Macy. So it was the Birch's Head pub in Stoke-on-Trent, and we had what was called Urbageddon, and it was a collaboration of lots of different streamers, YouTubers. What people who watch our streams and all the rest of it. We had lots of fans turn up and all the rest of that. And as you can imagine, Urbageddon is urbexing. It's exploration of abandoned places, etc. So everybody that was involved or is connected with that scene, there was a good few of us that met up there as well, wasn't there? Yeah, we all went to meet up there. We did a meet up, and we all, we had a bloody good night that night as well, actually. We all got to meet each other.
Having a good time. Yeah.
Someone ended up on top of a certain building in Stoke-on-Trent as well.
Well, yeah, we did.
And I was a bit surprised as well when I seen Sab in person. I thought Sab was bigger. I thought Sab was taller, but he actually was shorter than me. I thought he was my height or a bit taller, but he wasn't.
I'm only 5'10". I'm not that big.
In fact, a few people surprised us actually.
Yeah,
Tom. I'm 5'10", but I'm bigger than you, and I stood next to you.
Yeah, Tom 420 turned up, and because he sits in his little room, I thought he was about my size. He turned up, he's 7 foot tall. He was massive, massive bloke. He is. Oh my god!
He's fucking huge.
Yeah, it was a fantastic night. It was a brilliant night. We all enjoyed. I say all of us. I enjoyed it, and everybody that I was with enjoyed it. And we went off on a little explore. Yeah, we did a bit of an explore.
It was funny,
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, it was funny watching because I seen Bearded Reality stand next to Tom, right? And it was Bearded had to he was looking up at Tom because Bearded's quite short, so he was looking up God. He was fucking hell. You would have needed a stool to get to his or maybe he's a fucking ladder to get to Tom's eye level. You know what I mean? It was funny watching them two next to each other. I tell you.
Weird is the perception that you have on the YouTube, watching people on YouTube, the perception that you have from that, and then actually meeting people in real life, it kind of blows your head out a little bit, doesn't it? You're like, oh wow, no, I didn't expect you to. Wow, that's really cool.
What did you expect me, Sab, when you see me? You know what I mean? Obviously, you've seen us on live streams and that, but was it just? Did you expect us to look any different to what I did on here in person? Or what?
Yeah, you're a bit taller than I expected, to be honest with you. Yeah, you was yeah. You're a skinny lad as well, really. In fairness, you're not exactly. You know what I mean? I didn't expect you to be the physique that you've got. Not that it's a bad thing.
I'm quite. Yeah, I'm quite slender. Quite skinny, actually, more or less.
Lanky is the word. Well, yeah, that sort of.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, long-limbed. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, so we've caught up with everything that's going on. I'll give you a full brief. You know exactly where I'm standing. I thought I would do this live stream today because lots of people have genuinely been reaching out to me. I do obviously go on the YouTubes. I am part of massive networks, really.
Hello,
and
Kane. How you doing there, honey?
I've got so many
Yeah.
different groups that I like. I'd like to bring us all a little bit togetherish. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think people understand how many different groups of different things associated with lots of them. I'm out there, like, yeah, I'm quite out there, really, like, so. And it's good. It's endearing. It's nice that I've had 6 or 7 people at least this week reach out to me and say, "Are you all good, Sab? Do you need some help? Do you want? I've got a place for you." Do you know what I mean? It's been so endearing. It's heartwarming. It's genuinely. So I thought today I'd do it. Well, I was only going to pretty much do an hour, but we've got chatting and we've talked, and you know what I mean. It's led into like 3 hours of live streaming now, which is
Doing
good.
for like fucking 3 hours now. 3 hours, nearly 3 hour live stream. Yeah.
We've had a good conversation, and I've got a good bunch of people that are here as well. You know what I mean? And there's quite a few people watching. To be fair, like, I didn't expect so many people to be here.
And my
Genuinely.
resurgence, it was on Sab's live stream. I came back here first. Because I remember you saying it was the other day. Should come when I do a live stream? Should pop up on live stream? And yeah, I'm a man of my word. I came up today on your live stream.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
First time in like 4 months, 3 months, 4 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Kudos, mate. Kudos to you, bro. You're getting, you're pulling through. See, I told you you would. See. See, we're getting there, mate.
Well, I mean, I'm in a much better mood today, though. So that definitely helped. Well, helped being in a better mood. So yeah,
it was destined to be.
That's to I was seeing Sab live, so I'll pop up on there for a bit.
It was destined, mate. It was destined. See. Yeah.
Destined to happen.
Everything happens for a reason, Sab, you see.
It does.
Things in life happen for a reason.
If you believe in that and stick to it, then you'll get there, mate. Honestly, you really will. We'll all get there. But right, so let's wrap it up. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the much needed love, support, big hugs sent straight back out to you all. Thank you, Eleanor, for being part of today's live stream. Thank you, Dan, for pulling yourself and getting yourself up here, mate. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really nice.
Yeah.
Mike, I'll reach out to you in the Discord. I'll send my number over and whatnot. We'll have a good chat between ourselves, like properly, like on the phone and that. Do you get me? We can do that. And everybody in chat as well. All you lurkers, all them people. Hello. Thank you for being here. Any interaction on the channel is a bonus. Even if you leave me a dislike, I'm not bothered. A dislike is just as good as a like on these things. Most people don't understand that. But it doesn't matter which button you click.
It's interaction, isn't it?
It's all interaction. All comments are interaction. All love hearts. Everything left after the live stream. If you're catching up with this now and you've got to the end of this and you've actually watched 3 hours of us chatting, then I thank you so much as well. Right? So right, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. I'll let these two say goodbye as well.
All right, goodbye.
See you later. You'll see us again. I'll probably be up on another live stream. Actually, I may as well get back into the swing of things. There
you go. There we go. That's what it's about. And if
this is the start.
If you've got a spanner and you want to drop your link, obviously, or somebody else's link, etc., then please do so. You know what I mean? Feel free. Obviously, I've given you a spanner on purpose. There's a reason that you have a spanner, right? And I know most of you don't abuse it, so that's why you get the through. I say most because obviously we've got that one person that might do. Sorry, Tim. I've got to play it cautiously. Like I'll tell you straight.
Yeah.
But no, there you go. So yeah, thank you very much. And until next time, Gadget. Until next time. I'm gonna end it now. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna press end stream. You ready? Bye.
See you later, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.